out to all y'all, man. The first story I want to get into, man. Sad story, bro. Sad story. Um, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I just had the shit. All right.
We begin tonight with breaking news. A 16-year-old girl has just died after she was shot in the eye on the city's west side. It happened around 8:15 tonight in the Austin neighborhood. Chicago police say she was standing in an alley with a group when shots rang out. This is the second shooting of a teenage girl within 24 hours in the city. 16-year-old Tiana Bosley was shot and killed last night in the South Shore neighborhood. Chicago police are looking for two gunmen who opened fire near 71st and Yates. So far, no arrests in either shooting.
Hey, that's two females, man. Two females. One of the females, they said she had a gun on out west. They said she was arguing with the person, and the person ended up killing her. Don't nobody deserve to get their life took still though. But this second shooting, it was two females that got off the bus and got ambushed. I don't know if the niggas thought that they was niggas from long distance or something. But man, they executed old girl and her auntie fighting for her life in the hospital. That shit wild, man. Shit wild as hell, lame as hell, man. Like at least get your motherfucking man, bro. Like for real, at least get your man. Yeah, that's like Yates like the laundry mat, the center that's over there right off the lake. It's like a golf course. It's like a hilltop of a country club or some shit. I lived over there, but I ain't never go over there on that. It's like a part of the beach and shit. They be having like annuals and Juneteenths and shit over there. But yeah, that motherfucker deadly as fuck over there, bro. Y'all be safe over east, man. That east side, man, is very fucking deadly, bro. Yeah, the Chinese food restaurant in there, inside the laundromat and all. The Chinese food right there next to the barber shop, actually. Hell yeah. It's a barber shop, Chinese store, all that little shit. But they got off the bus and got executed, bro. So y'all be safe out there. Motherfuckers don't love their life. You gotta protect yours, bro. At this point, like people don't love their lives. People they enjoy taking other motherfucker lives and shit. Um, YN Melly, man. They say YN Melly. Say he went to a party, turned up after the bodies. That's what they saying. I don't know what he did, but they saying that they got video. They saying that the alibi for the motherfucking the alibi for the drive by that's out the window. They y'all ask me every day, but I'm gonna tell you the same thing, man. I think he deep fried like shrimp fried rice, man. Like for real. I don't know him, but shit, hey, like I said, man, if you a slam out your friend, man, what the fuck I mean to you or anybody else, you know? So y'all already know about that, but that's all I be seeing. I be catching like little clips. I ain't finna sit there and watch no fucking 12 hours, 13 hours of that shit. Like, no, I ain't that interested in that shit. Some people grieve differently, but yes, he in trouble. Oh yeah, some people do agree different though. Some people agree different because hey, you right about that, made media cause I don't know, bro, but it was weird to me. But when Doug died, I seen his homies them dancing around and shit. And it was a sign of disrespect to me. Like they got bankrolled, they danced, but it was just weird to me. I ain't never accused them of nothing. I ain't never thought that they did nothing or something like that. In fact, I knew they ain't do shit on everything, bro. I ain't gonna say that. But it was like it's like people do probably grieve different, bro. Like some people don't want to cry. Some people probably just want to enjoy this. I'm crying though. If I lose a motherfucker, I'm crying, bro. I ain't dancing around. Ain't shit happy about it. I mean, even if they left you $1 billion, bro, You ain't thinking about that $1 billion if you really love that motherfucker. You hurt, you butt hurt, and you crying and shit. Like I ain't never laughed at no funeral. I ain't never laughed at no funeral or none of that shit, bro. Shout out Coos, Carolina, everything. Love, peace, and a little extra hair grease. I definitely agree, definitely. Facts. Shout out Queen, man. Chris Paulo. Conceptual Alexis LLC. What's up? What's good? Yeah, but some people probably do agree different, bro. You know. So I can't be the judge of that, bro. I can't tell you what's on nobody else's mind or what's on their heart, bro. We can only assume, what's on the person's heart, but at the end of the day, man, it's them white people decision, bro. Them, because I don't think no black jury is gonna be on there. And like I said, bro, if you ever been to court, hey, look, once you see the black person that's on the jury, hey, you gonna wish you never picked his ass, bro. Cause it ain't no criminal black people, bro. These are civilians, bro. These are the people who go to town hall meetings and be like, we tired of this shit, bro. Them the people who gonna be judging you, bro. So you gotta take that in consideration. It ain't gonna be me or Lil Ray Ray or the trenches judge you or somebody on the streets. It's gonna be them people, bro. On there who tired of y'all ass, bro. So that's what you gotta really look at the end of the day. Man, I seen so much death, bro, on everything. Seen niggas stretched out in the street, bro. Like, it's sad, bro. That shit be hurtful, bro. Just hearing the scream of people mamas, bro. Like, I done heard that shit so many times. I ain't never seen no fathers out there crying. But I seen a lot of mamas, you know what I'm saying, crying on them grounds, knelt over their kids, bro, in the streets, bro. Like, I done seen this shit, watching them holler, bro. Taekwon incident, bro. Like, that was the saddest shit, bro. Like, that was the saddest shit I seen, bro. Like, that was one of the saddest crime scenes, bro. Like, for real. His OG was on the way to pick him up. She just got off work. And you got to hear some foul shit going on, bro. Condolences to Taekwon. Taekwon wasn't no gang member, none of that, bro. Like, he was 12 years old, man. 11, 12 years old, bro. He was just in the hood, bro. Like, everybody in the hood ain't a gang member, bro. You might hang with somebody, but you kids, bro, so you ain't looking at it like that. But now, it's like your ass in the gang. You 13, 14, you out there with a gun, your ass. It is what it is. You gotta call it what it is. You back then you could probably separate it like, no, he just a kid. But I ain't never seen him shoot nobody or rob nobody or none of that shit. Like I read some shit on YouTube where they said that he robbed somebody for some kilos or some shit. Like, hell no. He probably don't even know how to put it in grams or bag it up, bro. He was so young. On God, we bringing black back. If it ain't nobody tell you that you are loved, I love my people. Hey, for sure. I love my people too, man. I love my people too, bro. It's just some bro. I just stay away from, bro. Like, you ain't gonna have me fall with you because you on some dumb shit. Hey, man, the got the immigrants pregnant, man. They said 2 other immigrants pregnant now, bro. That hey, they say serve and protect, not swerve with protection, nigga. On everything. Them motherfuckers, they crazy in the motherfucker on the job. That's what I pay my taxes for. I pay all them taxes on some real shit, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. They stretching shit out in the cell, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. I ain't like, that's crazy, bro. They thought they was in Mexico or some shit, bro. They done got 2 other people pregnant, bro. Like, for real. I hope they get all the money from the city. I hope they sue the fuck out the city, bro. Like, that's some dumbass shit, bro. Hey, somebody just said, hey, Swiper. They said Swiper, the girl was throwing down GD. The girl who got shot in the eye was throwing down GD and she had a gun on her. Okay. She was throwing down GD and she had a gun on her. Okay, that I mean, that's cool, but it's still she ain't deserve to die. I mean, she died because of her actions, but she ain't deserve to die to me. She was dropping GD. Hey, first of all, she ain't supposed to be hanging around no niggas in no crowd anyway. You know what I'm talking about? She a female, bro. What the fuck she doing with a whole bunch of niggas? Like, that's y'all fault. Like, for real, but that's just how I think, bro. I don't know. Somebody just sent me that in the text. Even if she had a gun, shit. I mean, she's 16, bro. CPS knocking up essays. Um, About to write them checks till 18. Senseless killings. Damn. All right. That motherfucking storm, bro. My motherfucking phone is glitching. Hey, shout out to the crime chaser, man. Shout out to the crime chaser too. Let me go ahead and promote him real quick. Hey, shout out to the crime chaser. It's Chi-Town underscore CHI lowercase. All lowercases. CHITOWN underscore CRIME underscore CHASERS. Hey, look, if you live in the city of Chicago or near around there, that's the crime chaser, bro. You might want to link in with his page so at least you can see what's going on, bro. Like hey, you can play your point off him and on Spot News. Like they'll help you out. They guided me through the streets for all these years, so I mean, I'm pretty sure they accurate. Well, Crime Chaser knew, but it was another Crime Chaser too doing the same shit. But Martin G, they all helped out, bro. So make sure y'all follow Crime Chaser too. And me and Crime Chaser gonna be working in 1 minute. We're gonna be working, man. It's gonna be part of in my documentary. What me and Crime Chaser finna do. So y'all be tuned in to me and Crime Chaser work too. Shout out to the Crime Chaser. He out there doing a dangerous job trying to keep us updated on what's going on, man. I appreciate that shit. What the fuck, bro? Hey, shout out to everybody who made it safe out them tornadoes too. Tornado just touched down, bro, near Chicago. And it's bad storms and shit. So pray for them people who going through the storms. I know NC at first they was going through the storm, but they made it out. So shout out to them. Y'all go. What's on? What's going on out there? Talk to me. I talk back, man. Talk to me. I talk back. I don't be trying to put no titles up there no more. I don't be want to put no titles up there no more because I want to talk about what y'all want to talk about, man. Y'all part of the community, so I want to talk about what y'all want to talk about. I don't like titles no more. I feel like I'm too big to put a title on the live, bro. Like for real. I feel like we should just be able to talk about problems and whatever y'all want to talk about. We can get into it. I was just listening to your live from earlier, seeing you were doing another live. Had to get off and listen to this one. Hey, I appreciate it, Bryant Brown. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Hello, hello.
Yo.
Shout out to Seasley on this joint. Where you at? Where you at, Scud? You got it on your TV?
Mm-hmm.
Turn it down. Oh, that's how you gotta hear me. Shout out Andrew Castro. I mean Christopher. Bezu was telling people to tag their jewelers for fake jewelry, and he called out 051 Low Dog too. Oh man, we already know Zoo them got real jewelry on, man. They with the hottest motherfucker rapper out here. We know they jewelry real. If we don't know nobody else jewelry real, we definitely know they shit real on everything. I think they just trolling each other though, man. They miss each other, man. They really grew up with each other, all them guys, man. It be different. Like, you hate somebody, but you grew up with them, you know, and now they on the other side. That's all Chicago is, bro. It's everybody who grew up with each other, bro. They just grew up and ventured out, bro. And now they all into it. A real motherfucker be like, that's my friend. That's how I used to do it on everything. Like the Whales, they're my friends. I went to school with them. I went to Doolittle with them. On some real shit, ain't nobody gonna tell me that I can't kick with my friends. If I can't kick with them, then we gonna stay over here where they at. Shout out Kashif, shout out Queen Lotus. What's up, C's? Shout out 3 minutes, no gimmicks. You hear me, C's?
What's up?
We on live. You rolling up? Tay Savage and Kiddo trolls 051 Kiddo. Hey, yeah, that's all they doing to each other, man. They trolling each other. Hey, man, I'm really feeling like they catching on though. They really catching on, bro. Cause look, this one thing you could say though, they ain't killing each other because they ain't in the streets. They ain't in the streets. They all on the internet, man. I seen Kiddo live light up every 30 seconds for the last 24 hours, bro. He ain't in the streets. So that let me know, hey, look, he just getting farther and farther and just, he just on the internet, man. He just on the internet doing what he doing. All them guys starting to see a profit out this shit. We get on the internet and just talk and get bans like that. They see it, bro. Why not?
Man, get y'all money, man.
For real, these trolls hide behind the scenes. Focus on the paper. I always tell them that. Joe Rockhead, one of my homeboys' name.
That's my uncle homeboy, man. They niggas sticking motherfuckers up.
Damn, 50 Cent says Los Angeles is finished after city reinstates no bail policy. God damn. What they gonna hold all the motherfuckers? What they mean by no bail? Hey, Made Media.
Probably for certain cases, you might be getting a no bump.
Damn, that's fucked up, bro. Well, it ain't fucked up. It ain't fucked up, bro. That teach niggas to stop doing dumb shit, though.
They do that already for most murder cases, so.
I think Chicago the only place where you can get off. Shit.
Cause Chicago just wants your money. They don't give a fuck about none of that other shit.
Yeah, Chicago, bro. I ain't never seen as many people get out of Chicago. Other states be like, bro, we go to jail to trial for that. I'll be like, shit, man, you would be out in no time. You used to get out from the police station.
You know how much money they generating just in the 10% of the bond that they be taking? Hundreds of millions of dollars. When they take the 10% from your bond, and they generate, if people bond 20, 30 bucks, they take it 10, 15%.
Oh yeah, that's a motherfucking that's a wave within itself, bro. That percentage.
Yeah. I guarantee you, they show the stats of how much money they made in the last 30 years off that shit. I know it's been about $2 billion. I've never been to LA, and now I'm definitely not going.
Hell yeah, bro. Hey, after I seen that shit, that 3 strike shit, I was like, I ain't going no motherfucking LA.
That shit old as that. They sending your ass straight to San Quentin. You seen blood in, blood out.
A Kansas City Chiefs fan is now under arrest after being accused of funding his football fixation with several bank robberies across 5 states. He stole close to $844,000, according to court documents. Damn.
Shit, yeah. That ain't shit.
Man, just to go to a football game, bro, boy, they motherfuckers be doing anything for a game. Fuck.
What's the word?
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't never heard of that.
Oh, yeah, see back on here.
They said they bringing back Comic View on BET, man.
Don't nobody want to see that shit.
With stand-ups by DC Young Fly, rapper T.I. Oh no, bro, we don't want that. What's Comic View anyway? What's Comic View? I forgot.
Comic View used to be back in the day. It came on at nighttime. You had motherfuckers like B.L. Hughley. That lady was the host, the one that be on not Lunel. I forgot her name, but she was the host.
Yeah, I don't remember Comic View.
It was decent though,
but I think I think they need to bring back. I think they do need to bring back like all the shows, bro. Like the shows that used to have us in the crib, just remix them, bro. I'm telling you, them shows helped us, bro. 106 in Park, all that shit, bro. We used to run home, bro. We never thought. Hey, they said Monique's good.
No, not Monique. She's brown skinned, man. She got a little TV show right now on Bounce. With she on Bounce. She on like some type of little restaurant or something, man.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but I remember Rap City in the basement and all that shit. That shit was hot, bro. I used to always be rushing home from school, bro.
Yeah, these new niggas can't freestyle though. So 106 ain't gonna. I mean, in the basement ain't gonna be shit.
Shut the country back down. Hey, yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Shut this bitch down. East side of Detroit is this motherfucker. Shout out Jesse Price, Campbell, Cheryl Underwood.
Nah, I'm finna find out who she is.
Cheryl Underwood.
Nah, it ain't Cheryl Underwood, the big black mom.
Yeah, she my friend. She my friend. She be watching my page, man. Don't do it like that, bro.
I fuck with her.
Yeah, she be watching my shit. She be on Twitter, bro. She be on Twitter. She
from here.
Yeah, I ain't know she was from here. She just she accepted my friend request and was like, I watch you, man. Keep pushing. I see you. And that shit made me cry, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, Leanie, look at Usher Underwood. I used to.
That's the homie. I ain't going there no such a fucking lady.
Hell yeah. She followed me on Twitter. I fuck with her, bro. I used to watch her in jail, bro, every morning. YouTube kill shows like 106 apart. Nah, YouTube, man, killed them motherfuckers probably got greedy. Them motherfuckers wanted to get paid and they wasn't paying them. Miss Laura. Miss Laura. They say her name is Laura.
Yeah, Miss Laura. Exactly. Who said that?
Young Drake. Shout out Young Drake 2020. Hey, yeah, Def Comedy Jam. They need to bring all that shit back, bro. Just update it a little bit. Just update it with some new people who going crazy. It's so much just evil shit out here in the atmosphere, bro. Like, You need that shit. You need them laughs, bro. You need them, the soft music. It'll be all right. It's just everybody's just tough now. Everybody's just hard, bro.
That's because everybody listening to that goofy ass music, and then they manifesting that shit within themselves.
Ricky Smiley, my dude, bro. I ain't gonna need a lot to you. I'm glad you said Ricky Smiley, bro. I'm finna find them old shows, the Ricky Smiley show. I'm finna watch that shit. That nigga, him with Lil Durrell, that man, can't nobody fuck with Ricky Smiley, man. I love him, though. He a legend. He definitely a legend, bro. Yeah, everybody tough now, bro.
48.
Hey, yeah, Lil Durrell on the first 48. That shit had me crying, bro. He sitting up in that bitch. You want some cereal? Yeah. I'm like, hell no. Hey, yeah, he from Birmingham. He be like, Roll Tide. That's my shit. He be Roll Tide.
I wasn't up on him until I seen him in the Friday when he played Santa Claus.
Yeah, I think some shit need to come back, bro. Like they need to hurry up and push them agendas, bro, on some real shit. Yeah, they need to hurry up and bring some good shit back, bro. I was watching What's Happening early on my phone, man. I'm like, damn.
It's gonna be like the 90s, man. When they ain't got no marks and stuff now, man.
Shit, everybody dead. They ain't even got a chance to hire no Martin come up now. Another Martin, shit. They might not have no other Martin or Dave Chappelle 20 years from now, bro. Like you got the next generation dead. Shit, the ones that's up under the one not up under me, but the ones that's up under me. Like Doug them age, all them gone, bro.
Everybody, they ain't doing mostly like hits and stuff. They ain't doing no stuff. Like Skin Bone, them getting in there trying to do something.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The dude with Skin Bone, bro, I fuck with him. The big dude, Big Low, but he can't do no comedy, bro. He can't do it, bro. Uncle Hank got it because Uncle Hank like a dope fiend, bro. He click into dope fiend mode. Like, hey, this is my sister house. That nigga.
Yeah, man. Fucking wrong with you, know that?
He say, this is my sister house. This nigga crazy. Shout out to all y'all on here, man. If y'all got any topics, man, put them in the comments, man. I'm responding to everybody's topic. Everybody got an opinion on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it respectful, though. Just keep shit respectful and all that shit, bro. You respect me, I respect everybody, bro. What's Happening is number one. I was just watching What's Happening, bro, and I was like, damn, I wish this shit could come back, you know?
Like the first What's Happening or the second one with Martin?
No, the one with Martin. The one with Martin, bro. The one with Martin was the one. And the Different World, bro. Man, I watched a Different World, bro. I did not know Tupac was in the Different World, bro.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett was in there with him. I ain't know all them was in the Different World, bro.
You must ain't watch all the seasons.
Man, I did not know Tupac was in a Different World, bro. I did not know that. I seen him with Juice and Above the Rim and shit, but I ain't know he was on the different. I say, damn, this is where the stars be coming from.
He kind of was playing like himself because she came to school out there. He was somebody that she used to kick it with back in their hometown and all of that. And he come through there and still hit there or whatever. So it was kind of like the same thing, like in real life. They was both in school in Baltimore together and shit like that, performing our school. And then shit, they both got on.
Hey, speaking of Tupac, man, I just seen it, man. They said that his estate, that motherfucker offered him for his estate $600 million, bro. I mean, not his estate. His catalog.
It's worth it. He got like 700 songs in there.
They said 600. I say fuck. I say, man, look, if they give him $600 million, man. Yeah, man. Even though I like Big, though, I still love Big, bro. Like Big. Like I love Pac. Look, Scud. I ain't saying that Pac ain't Pac. But what I'm saying is I love Big. The way he flowed. He was a fat nigga, bro. He was the first fat nigga that I really seen. Not Heavy D. I ain't talking about no Heavy D or none of that. I'm talking about Biggie. Like dressed like a pimp. Had a cane, goddamn it, had on the what's her name, man. Ugly than a motherfucker. Had the finest hoes, man. Hey, that's what, hey, look. Big gave a lot of niggas encouragement, bro. He was the first nigga who looked like that, who had all the bad bitches. Faith Evans in her prime was bad, bro. Bad. Biggie gave niggas hope, bro. On my mama, he gave niggas hope. Ugly niggas, us ugly niggas, not you light-skinned niggas. I'm talking for my ugly niggas out there, like me and a couple more ugly ass niggas out there. Hey, look, Biggie gave us hope, nigga. On everything. Hey, Christopher Wallace gave me hope. Fuck y'all talking about. Man, Biggie gave me hope, nigga. Ugly nigga. Gucci down to the socks. Springwood rocks filled with rocks. He ain't had no problem with telling nigga, ugly nigga, but Gucci down to the socks. Nigga, hey, man, Biggie the coldest, man. He the truth, man. He tell his flaws and still be rapping, man. Cold. Man, I love Big, bro. I love Pac, though. Like, I listen to Pac, bro, but, like, I was always, like, for the Big.
Them dudes could never make a Brenda got a baby, man. Nobody. They could never do it, man. It ain't gonna happen.
No, see, bro. What you say?
They can never make her keep your head up, man. They can't do it.
Hey, that's how I feel about, like, can't nobody make no Juicy or none of that. I feel like he the only one can make that shit. He the only one can make that, like that, like the Notorious Thugs with Tupac. Hit it, pop, hit it. Now, which one was the best? Man, Dangerous. Ain't too many could bang with us. Straight up, we no angels. Biggie killed their ass, bro. Biggie fucked them over, bro. You gotta admit it, bro. Now, hey, look.
The Bone and Biggie was the best one.
Yeah. You got it.
Listen.
I'm sorry, Queen. I'm sorry for taking up for Brooklyn, Queen. I'm sorry, Queen. God damn it, Brooklyn. Don't do me like that.
Tupac just was more. He was well-rounded, man. With his artistry, man. He could. Tupac, the only person that had a double disc with all type of shit on it. You ain't know which way that nigga was.
Wait. Who they talking about? Would the money go to Pac's brother? Now Pac got a sister that I seen her on the Star. I ain't see his brother, but yeah, his family ain't getting no money. His family ain't getting no money yet. But they offered $600 million. Some billionaire offered them $600 million for 30 years.
They got like $30 million before she died, though.
30 million for what?
From death row. She sued
30 million.
Yeah.
Man, Suge Knight no owe that man $500 million. Fuck you talking about?
That, but I'm just saying, she had got a check from them though.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna turn the volume up. You can hear him now? Say something, Scud.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I turned the volume up. Y'all and see his sister gets nothing. Hey, yeah, I seen his sister on the Star, bro. I ain't never seen his sister before. Pac and Biggie control the music. Nobody was buying nothing else. I'm trying to tell you, bro, at that time, like Pac and Biggie, bro, like when they died, bro, that's how everybody else slipped their way in that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody came up after that. Jay-Z was waiting in the cut. P got off. P made a killing after they died.
You know what? Another thing that I really respect about Pac, though, Pac wasn't one of them old punk ass niggas that if he in the studio with you and he heard your verse, he going and rearranging shit and taking your shit off and all of that. Everybody that Pac introduced us to, we ain't know none of them before Pac. We ain't know who no Outlaws was. We ain't know who Jewel was. We ain't know who Danny Boy was. It ain't have to be no Jay-Z or nothing on no song. Pop sent anybody in that bitch. And he still made the song go though. Them boys now, they hear your verse and they think you went harder than them. They taking your shit off.
Come on, let's start that. That's awesome. Hold on, pimp. I'm getting my weed, man.
Man, Gaddafi was better than Pop. Come on, man.
Who was Gaddafi?
Man, one of the outlaws.
Man, knock it the fuck off. Who said that shit? Hey, who said that, man?
I don't know.
Hey, YouTube administration, man, you better knock that shit off, man. Ain't nobody on the Outlaws better than no motherfucking Tupac, dude. Who I think is the best storyteller all time? Slick Rick, nigga.
Slick Rick the ruler, man.
On everything. Knock it out the box. Knock it out the box. Knock it out the box. Let me take y'all back. Knock it out the box. Knock it out the box. Knock it out the box. Hey, Queen, you better tell them that, man. Hey, here's a little story. I'm telling you, can't nobody fuck with Slick Rick, bro. Slick Rick got the coldest motherfucking stories. Go and listen to him. And then after Slick Rick, I have to say Nas and Rakim. But I say Slick Rick number one, though.
On the storyteller?
On the storyteller, yeah. Slick Rick.
I'm gonna say Slick Rick.
Oh, here come Queen. Here come that New York and the Queen finna come on this bitch. Let's go, Queen. These are conversations I'm glad we be having, man. We ain't got to talk about all that motherfucking thug out shit. I'm tired of that shit. Tired of killing and all that shit, bro. Like, shit getting... Like, yeah, this ease my mind right here. These type of conversations. Hey, y'all get in the comments, and we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, man. On everything. This platform for everybody.
Yeah, Andrew Chris. It's only one outlaw left. That's the one that whooped Kane from Menace to Society at.
Man, I wish I could play that Slick Rick song, bro. Hey, what? Hey, it was another and the DC Undercover. Hey, on my mama, he snapped on that shit, bro. What's that shit called?
Dave the Dope Fiend Shooting Dope.
Hell yeah, Dave the Dope Fiend Shooting Dope on my mama, bro.
What is it called, though?
Hey, what's that shit? Is that a crazy story? No, bro. Hey, what Queen Lotus at, man? Get your ass up here, Queen. Here she go.
Dave the dope fiend shooting dope who don't know the meaning of water nor soap.
Oh, that thing. Children's stories. Hey, that's the coldest story I heard, man. That's the coldest story. That's one of them. Legendary,
Yeah, that
man.
fucking Slick Rick, let
That's
me
why I
tell
be
you.
mad at New York.
Slick Rick, if he wouldn't have got put in jail for shooting at his cousin, I think he killed his cousin. If he would have got killed for that, locked up for 10 years for that, he would have been a way more bigger staple in hip hop, Slick Rick. Because all of them copied off of him. All of them, especially Snoop.
Cool song said Most Def is his favorite East Coast rapper.
Most Def is nice with it.
Who he say? Most Def.
Rick the Ruler. Rick not better than Ice Cube. Come on, man.
Hey, man, knock it off. Y'all better put some names.
No. Listen. Let me tell you something, brother, in the background. Slick Rick is better than him. You want to know why? Because Slick Rick came out with a whole new... The thing was, with hip-hop at first was, whoever came out with something original. Do you know anybody that sounds like Slick Rick in the industry even today?
Nah.
That's what made Slick Rick so special. He came with his own shit.
See, I don't catalog my shit like that. I put all the game changers, the people who changed the game, like Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five changed the game when they came in. Everybody was doing what African Bambaataa was doing. But when the message came on, all that African Bambaataa shit was over with.
That's a fact, but Slick Rick did change the game. I don't know if he changed the game in other states, but he damn sure changed the game over here in New York City.
Yeah, but then after the few years after the message, then Run came in doing his thing. And Run shut everything down.
Run. Yeah, but you know what, too? When Russell brought in the Beastie Boys, when he brought in Rick Rubin brought in the Beastie Boys. And that's when they brought in that type of energy into hip hop with the Beastie Boys.
Right. But then another game changer was LL Cool J. Wasn't nobody rapping like LL Cool J at that time. And he was only 16 years old.
Yeah, he was a game changer too. That's true. That's true,
Yeah.
but over here it was hard. It was hard. You had to have your own style. You couldn't sound like nobody. You couldn't be... If you sounded like somebody, we did not take you serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate all that biting shit, bro. That biting shit gotta go.
Nobody was rapping like LL. I'm gonna tell you somebody else that y'all sleep on though. Jaleel from
Oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. That's my friend. That's my personal friend.
Hey, Twin
That
know all them, bro.
we
Hey,
was
Twin know all them, bro. On everything. Ace from Paid in Full, all them, bro. She be with all them, bro. All you gotta do is watch her page.
Jaleel wrote a lot of songs, man.
Jalil was nice. Jalil was sick with it. Houdini don't get their props the way they should, but Houdini was definitely one of the staples that kept hip hop going because they kept telling us that it was going to die in 10 years. They kept telling us it wasn't going to last. And then it started going out to other states and that shit just blew the fuck up to where it's at now. But now it's just poison. It turned into some fucking poison now.
I ain't gonna lie. Cool Rock Ski be getting slept on from the Fat
Cool
Boys.
Ski is my personal friend. I grew up with them. Cool Ski taught me how to rhyme. He taught me how to rhyme, and Buffy the Human Beatbox taught me how to mix. I used to be with them every single day.
I'll tell you, Queen be with these motherfuckers on her pages, bro. I'll tell you, she was just with AZ at the studio, goddammit.
To them boys that
Hell yeah. AZ, bro. I remember we used to listen to AZ.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
AZ
he's
used to
still
be
doing his
cold in the
thing. He's
motherfucker.
still doing his thing.
Yeah, Cool Rock Ski was cold. Who else came? Kane. When Kane came in, he changed it up too.
You need to
Who get
follow
that?
me on. You need to follow me on Instagram. You'll see all of them on my page talking. He would
Yeah,
love to hear somebody tell him that. I don't think Kuvaski think he's. I don't think he think that he was made any staple in hip hop.
No, cool man. A line to a limit to a line. He the one. A
Oh
line to
shit!
a
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him this shit.
with the fresh rhyme. That's Cool Rock Ski.
Oh, he is a hip hop head. He a hip hop head. Yeah.
yeah, he be knowing all that shit, Queen. He be knowing all the shit.
No,
He
he
be
a
like
real hip
you.
hop head. He's a real hip hop head.
When I was in the 80s, I remember the motherfuckers who was actually changing the game. You start seeing the dress code, the fashion, everything changed with the music.
Mm-hmm.
That fool wore overalls, everybody started wearing overalls now.
That's a fact.
And everybody started tattooing their face and shit because of Wayne.
I'm gonna tell you why the South got it right now. The South got it because the East Coast and fucking the Midwest and all that shit, they drilling. In Cali, they robbing motherfuckers. In Texas, they you come down there, you ain't going back home wherever you came from. So
Well,
yeah, they got it in the
they
South right now.
they was using it. They originally started getting artists from the South because the New Yorkers wanted them big ass budgets, like them. They wanted them big budgets to make them videos like Big and Diddy did with Hypnotize and all them big budgets. So they stopped really promoting New York rappers because they was asking for too much. They could go down south and give them 400,000, whereas over here they wanted 2 million and 1.5 million.
Yeah, the New York rappers, they be acting like they entitled to some shit. Like, we started this shit. Angie Martinez and them supposed to be playing our music. No matter if that shit weak or not, they still should be playing our shit first because we started this shit. Like, come on, man. This shit is a blood sport. You got to put in work just like everybody else, man.
That's true.
When LL came in that shit, talking about his radio, how his radio vibrates the concrete, Cool Mo D mad. Hey, Cool Mo D got mad. That's what he made the
How you like me
Wild West.
now? How you like me now?
120 9th Street. He was mad at LL was a little ass kid. He tried to fight with LL. LL was like 16, man.
What happened to my cousins on Broadway, man? What happened to that guy?
Who?
Oh, Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sir Mix-a-Lot, man. Ain't nobody had no bass like Sir Mix-a-Lot.
No, Sir Mix-a-Lot got the hardest beating song ever. That's the only award he gets.
Yeah, that by Posse's Old Broadway. I love that. I like the way it knocked. I love the way the beat sound, man.
I liked KRS-One when he did The Bridge Is Over.
Oh yeah, KRS-One the GOAT, bro. He the GOAT. He one of the GOATs, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga cold. I was listening to him too.
He started the rap beat. When he dropped that Bridge Is Over on their ass.
Boy, that Bridge Is Over caused such a fucking stir up here in New York City where he dropped that shit.
Hey, what he say? Queens keep on making it.
He said, you see me, he said, Queens keeps on making it, Brooklyn keeps on taking it, Bronx keeps creating it, and Queens keeps on faking it.
Yeah, hey, he fucked over them boys. Who all was over there on Queens? MC Ren, them, MC Shine?
MC Shine, the Juice Crew, Bismarcky.
Yeah, he Juice Crew over with that song. It was over with. Careers was over. You ain't heard shit about them niggas yet. You see what Jay-Z say? He been paid back for what they did to the Cold Crush. You ain't heard none of them motherfuckers no more after BDP dropped that motherfucking
Rest in peace to Biz Markie. I used to love Biz Markie, man. I was glad when Jay-Z put him on Girls, because I remember, oh baby, you. We didn't change. We used to remix that song. Everybody used to remix.
We was listening to everything else on 45s, but that was the first cassette tape I had. Biz Markie. You had Say She Just a Friend on one side and Vapors on the other. She got the vapors.
We was having fun in hip hop then, y'all. I'm telling you, we was having a ball.
Man.
Queen Latifah, yeah, Queen Latifah. She was part of the female, the Roxy girl. Roxanne.
They wanted me, Cool Roxy wanted me to battle her.
Hey, that's cool though, bro. Like some niggas can meet up and like they got beef and battle about it. You know, whoever win, bro, they got it, bro. Like that's some real shit. I'd rather that shit, bro.
Hey, low key though, it was some bodies dropping behind that shit too. It just wasn't nobody that was worth talking
about. What you mean with the juice going on?
Yeah, I'm talking about from the trenches side of that shit.
No, it wasn't nobody's dropping, beloved. It wasn't nobody's dropping. We was just beefing. It was nobody's dropped for that.
So it was just on the wax.
It was just on wax.
Man.
Or anything they would fight, but it would be nobody's dropping. No, it was nobody's. Nope.
Cool Mo D shit got a little dangerous though.
Yeah, it got a little dangerous. They would fight, but it wasn't turning into no murder game type of shit. Not over no music. The first time that happened was with Biggie and Tupac.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. So Puff bought the death to New York.
Well, I think that they still using that formula. Because when I look at Biggie and Tupac, I look at the same thing with Von and Duck. It's the same thing. Because they wanted to put one person was the ones that was rocking with the agenda, and that's the person they wanted to be the star. If y'all really look at it, y'all see what I'm talking about.
So
they doing that from city to city. Dolph and Young Gotti, they doing that. They using that same formula.
Yeah, and only one man can stay at the top. The other one got to go.
And the other one got to go. And
because it don't even have to be like that now. In this day and age, it don't have to be like that.
So Scott LaRock, that was a whole hit. Because that was a whole hit right there on Scott LaRock. Because the rumor was that he didn't want to sign with a certain label. He wanted to sign with another label because they would own the rights to their publishing. And these people didn't understand that. But that's the real reason that it's coming out now that Scott LaRock was killed. So they've been doing this in the industry, knocking off people since all the way back with Sam Cooke and all of them. And they've been doing this for a long time.
Coast West Coast shit. That East Coast West Coast shit is what really did it though. And I ain't gonna lie, the behind the scenes vibe hyped that shit up.
They sure did. I remember them album covers. I remember that them 2 album covers. As a matter of fact, I talked about it on my channel. I even did a video about that shit.
Wait and watch them boys get killed, man.
Yep.
So Vibe was doing the YouTube move.
Yep, exactly. Swipe Vibe was YouTube before YouTube. And you know who owned Vibe? Quincy Jones.
That motherfucker owned everything. I just seen this name run across the screen, and damn near all the TV shows said Quincy Jones produced. I'm like, God damn, what didn't he produce?
Yeah, Quincy Jones, that's what he do. He produced like mega albums. Cause you know he played the trumpet and shit. That's what he really do. He played the trumpet. But he a major producer, man. He do a lot of work. Ray Charles is his boy. He do a lot of work with them boys, man. And then like Tammy Campbell them coming up, he had them under his wing too.
Listen, they had undercover people in hip hop destroying it on the underground. Like that shit that Poppy be talking about, that was a whole plan. Like they ruined like 4 generations of Puerto Ricans and blacks coming out of New York City when hip hop was rising. They had to do something to bring down that energy. And if you notice, because you older, what's his name in the background talking?
This Pimp.
Pimp, let me tell you something. They murdered that. We had hip hop going from state to state, and we didn't have no social media or none of that. It was a vibration. It was bouncing from state to state and just spreading out all over the place. They knew that they was going to ruin that energy with what they was doing, and we could see everything that they did now today in hip hop.
I was young when they came out, but I was there though. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Biggie was talking about on Juice about rapping Duke.
You know that too? Damn.
Yeah, rapping Duke, the hard. The old Western looking ass man. He looked like the Marlboro man on the cigarettes. He be talking that shit. This stinking bitch. You know,
hey man, y'all teaching me something new, bro. I didn't know none of that. I know when he said that, but I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Yeah, that's why I liked Big, because he would give props to the people that came before him. He would always say something about the people that came before him.
Yeah, see, I don't like to talk about the people that everybody always knows. Because there's plenty of other people that have contributed to this game, man, that don't get talked about at all.
And that's true. But the thing about Big, what made Big so great was he was only in the game for 3 years. And he came out just kicking. Let me tell you, them clubs, it was so many people running to the clubs when Biggie was out that they would let 500 people in free. 500 ladies in free every Sunday when Big was appearing. So that means it was a whole lot of people coming to that goddamn club.
Yeah, they were spending that bread.
And after Big died, that energy died. There was no more of that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of see New York go down too. But like with Big died, man, it was like people. But you had Kiss them and X them. They was holding that bitch down on my
They
mama.
was, but the energy, like I can't describe the energy because you had to be there. Like, but the energy, it was never the same after that. It was coming back with Pop Smoke. And look what they did to Pop Smoke. Same place, LA. Coming out of Brooklyn.
Yeah. I thought about that when it first happened too. I was thinking about that. Like, is that shit like really still going on behind closed doors?
Yeah, because he had he was bringing back that same energy. If you look at them videos when Pop Smoke was performing, everybody, it wasn't not one fight in there. Because everybody was so into what he was to the crowd. Like the crowd was so into him and the music. All you seen was lights in there. Everybody just partying. He brought that vibe back to Brooklyn.
Yeah, he came back with it, but I ain't gonna lie. New York got a lot of bust artists though. Like the ones you think you think gonna be number one. They gonna come number one in the draft, and they ass be a bust, man.
Well, they don't want New York to have the ball no more. So they make sure that something happens when they start getting the energy back. They don't want New York to have that status that we had before.
So people, the Onyx man was doing their thing, man. It was live in New York. When Wu-Tang Clan, you know, that's all we listen to on the low end. We ain't fuck with nobody else. Wu-Tang Clan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't want New York to have that energy no more. Because look at what Pop Smoke did. Pop Smoke took the drill beat, the drill sound, and said, "Welcome to the party." You understand what I'm saying? So they didn't want that.
Hey, for that though, he switched it up.
He
On my
switched
mom,
it
he
up.
switched it up, bro. I could honestly say that. I finally listened to him, and I'm like, damn, his voice sound, his shit sound raw too. It matches his deep voice and everything.
Yeah. I like his beats too. All his shit just aligned. All his stars aligned, man.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be a
It's like
star.
Big. It reminded me of Biggie. It reminded me of Big so much. But they don't want that, you know. Jay-Z was all right, but he wasn't no Biggie and he wasn't no goddamn Pop Smoke.
Say New York definitely does not deserve the ball at this point. They making deaf mute. They making deaf culture music too.
Yeah, cause that's the only way they'll let them in the game. They won't let them in the game with nothing else.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like the last of who the last of it? I think probably like Cardi. She probably the last of it. The rest of them, bro, yeah, she ain't. The queen ain't lying. They ain't letting them in the door unless their insurance policy.
They
Got
made Nicki. They made Nicki. They made Nicki Minaj and Cardi B do. Cardi B did a song with one side, and Nicki did a song with the other side. They trying to really make
I
that
seen
shit
that.
spread.
I definitely seen that.
Mm-hmm.
But where's Cardi B from? I know Nicki from Queens, right?
She from Nicki from Queens, Cardi B from the Bronx.
Ah, okay, Bronx.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke ain't dropped his location, man. They seen his motherfucking location on that motherfucking bag he had.
So they say.
Yeah, so they say. You think a motherfucker that big gonna just drop his low, or one of the homies in the crib dropped it? Somebody dropped that motherfucker. I know he ain't stupid enough to just drop it himself. Probably the bitch who was with him. You never know, man. It's a mystery.
Right.
But then you got this little guy, Little Uzi Vert, which he's a little strange, but he had everybody dancing like it was no shooting in the song. You know what I'm saying? It was no murders. I kind of like the fact that he had everybody dancing again.
Oh man, that motherfucker, he be twerking and everything. He don't get he getting to the paper. Lil Uzi making that. He know, hey, look, Lil Uzi understand, man. Hey, look, you gotta make that type of music, man, where everybody can dance to, bro. That's how you gonna get rich.
Man, he making some techno.
Yeah.
Metrosexual. I don't know what the fuck.
all the white people rocking out to that shit. You got Chinese. I'm like, damn.
Yes. You know what? The kids would be out here making videos, and he would jump out of the car and be in the video with them. Like that just reminded me of old school.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. That's real, bro. If I rap, if I was a mega star like that, a rapper, I'd jump out too with the kids, bro, and show them some.
He jump right out the car and jump in their video with them.
But he just expressing who he really is, though. He able to be himself now.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you got a lot of artists like that. Look at Dex. Dex ain't have all that shit on his face and all that shit when he first came in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And look at Juice WRLD. Look at the shit he was talking about. Look what XXX was talking. That type of music he was making.
Oh, I love XXX. I was mad when they took him out, boy. He was really dropping some jewels.
I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even. I get to listen to him.
Y'all think that was a setup, though?
What?
Hell yeah, the boy was talking about the frequency in the music. What it does to the people and how he was going to change the frequency back to the original megahertz so it could heal the people. They didn't like that shit.
Hey, his uncle, the way I saw it on the camera, man, like his uncle, like they just let him walk off. Like they popped that boy for that little money, man. But it's like the uncle just was able to just walk off. They ain't even blow at him.
The uncle was with him?
Yeah, the uncle jumped out the car, Quay. When they got so, hey, look, you ain't lying, bro. Not that you just said that shit. Soon when the car got cut off, the uncle was out the window of the car. He jumped out so fast that I don't even know what the fuck. Yeah, yeah. I
I did not know that till today. I did not know that.
Yeah, he did. He did get low. He got low soon. It could have been a police cut y'all off. He ain't even wait to see. That nigga got low, Queen.
It's like right when dude came into the camera, he peeped dude and opened up the door and just walked out smooth. They didn't even blow at him or nothing.
Wow.
On him or nothing. If a real Jack boy, once he opened up the door, I'm getting at him first because he might got the money on him.
Right.
Why I'm gonna let him just walk past for?
Yeah, he was talking about the megahertz, that they got the megahertz up to 440, which does not match our frequency. It's supposed to be 432. So, he was and he switched his music back to 432. If you listen to his music, it do give you a different kind of vibe.
Yeah, but then, and not only that though, like, this my nephew. Why would I let my nephew be riding around?
Because he got paid to do that. He got paid to do that. Because I didn't never know that it was somebody in that car.
Hey, C's, I'm finna drop the link for you. I followed that. Yeah, Queen, though, they got low, man. Soon the car got cut off. I noticed that too. And then the niggas was so grimy that they ain't even split the money up. All y'all participating in this shit. Y'all try to beat Fat Boy out. Thought y'all was gonna get over. Shout out to Fat Boy. That's what you
motherfuckers. He told on everybody, right? And he told on everybody, Swag? The Fat Boy?
Yeah, the Fat Boy. They played him. They told him they was gonna reroute on him for his money and played him. Nah, that's what your duck ass gets. You goofy motherfucker.
That's right.
Everything being greedy, nigga. Y'all just hit for a 50 ball, nigga. Y'all could have got 10, 10, 10 and still had something to split. The motherfuckers be too greedy.
Stop being greedy. Give to the needy.
Yeah. Now look where they ass at not gone for the rest of their fucking life, as they should be. Hey, Queen, these motherfuckers done walk inside the dealership. Look at the camera.
I saw that.
I'm like, these got to be the dumbest motherfuckers on earth.
These are the dumbest criminals.
No motherfucking reward for them motherfuckers and not know them.
Let me tell you, we should start a dumbest criminal series. I bet you we make money off of that.
Hey, Queen, I said that, Queen. I said that, Queen. I said I finna get on like, yeah, America's dumbest criminal, like under the America Most Wanted Act, but it's gonna be funny and it's gonna be, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's gonna be, y'all gonna love it, man. Yeah, dumbest criminals though, like shit like that, Queen, like you just said. I'm trying to hold up my phone down. I wanted to drop
this. This is the generation of the dumbest criminals I ever seen. Like, I've never seen criminals be this fucking slow. Like, the niggas that used to be doing shit in the streets, they was slick with their shit, and you better listen. If they did something to somebody, they wouldn't even tell their own brother that they did something.
Hey, Queen, did you see the guy talking to his homie? It's a video going live. He's sitting there talking to his homie. Then his homie, then he just shoot his homie right in the back of his head. They having a full blown conversation, laughing and everything. Then his homie turn around and he just shoot him in the head and run off.
This a new video?
This in Chicago somewhere. But yeah, it's a video going around. I ain't never see it. So it's new to me. It's definitely new to me. Because I ain't never seen it.
I don't know what to say no more, Swipe. Like, I think it's a fucking spell. That's the only way I could explain it.
That was Bane the Hitter, little brother. Oh, they know about the video when I'm talking. I just seen it today. I said, damn, bro. A nigga talking to you, full blown conversation. Yeah, yeah, we gonna go get it. And then nigga just pow when you turn around.
They ain't hit it from the east side, Chris. Damn.
Yeah, bro, that was dirty, bro. That was dirty to the motherfucker. You gotta watch out who you meeting up with and shit.
Oh, they from the north. Okay, I got you. I see what you said in the chat. I see. I know what you're talking about now, Chris. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you, Queen. I'm gonna have hey send that video to Queen so she can check that motherfucker out. I couldn't believe it, man.
Chris
All right, Judah, I'm gonna check it.
Up north is young pappy people.
Mm-hmm.
Pappy been gone since 2014, 15, 14. They still want about the same shit 12 years later, man.
Pappy was nice with it too.
He was nice than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, Queen. Out of everybody that I listened to on my MP3 player who I had on there, man, I was saying, man, he was the talented one.
So you said that Pappy is the coldest one out the drill scene?
Hey, I ain't gonna need lie, bro. Duck my favorite, bro. Like I told Duck that he was gonna be that on my mama. I say you gonna be that, shorty. Watch, and we gonna ride this. We gonna ride it all the way to the radio stations and all that shit, bro. I be in the studio, Duck would be like, swipe, listen to this. I bet you can't do it like this. You know, rap it to me, bro. Like for real, bro. That was my little homie. But yeah, Pappy is the top. Pappy is the top, bro. He the talent, Fives, lyrics and talent, bro. Like. Our street, yeah, bro. You can't deny, bro. Like he cold.
You know flow that I love too out there that people don't talk about? Shooter Cells.
Oh yeah, when I heard that song, I say, damn, man, that's the most disrespectful shit I did.
I mean, the lyrics I couldn't rock with, but I did like his flow. He had a nice flow, and
Oh
he
yeah,
had some dope ass
he ain't
beats.
never get a chance to. He ain't never get a chance to show it. Yeah, he did know how to ride it. He knew how to ride the beat and everything, bro. Like if they could just put that, just imagine if he did cross over to some other music, he would have been nice. You right, Queen.
Yeah, because he had that voice, and then the beat, like, yeah, he had a good flow. I liked his flow.
Somebody said L.A. Capone, Fredo Santana.
Hey, Fredo. Hey, I love Fredo, bro. But I told Fredo himself, man. I say, man, you ain't no rapper. That shit garbage, though. That shit garbage. That was my boy. I'm talking about. We in the same truck, nigga. With you know what I'm talking about, riding around the city, bro, through the trenches, bro, on some real shit. Rest in peace to Dark. But he garbage though. That shit garbage, bro. I love him though, but
300. I like Montana 300, man.
Yeah, he was nice too.
I told my boy Wise he was here that shit though. That way he was dead. No sneak dissing. My boy, you tell you, Fredo and them know me how I am. I'm just open like I am now, bro. I say whatever, bro. They be laughing at me like this nigga crazy, bro. Just like I am now. I wish he was here, bro. So because he'll get on this bitch and tell y'all.
Somebody say
Leave swipe alone. I love Fredo though. LA Capone though. LA. Man, I watch LA since he growed up, bro. I still don't understand why he gone, bro. Well, I get it, but you know, watching him as a kid, bro, to grow up and you know I'm talking about going up his grandma's house and shit like that and being around him, bro, like that shit was like all bad, bro. And then he was into it. I'm over here on this block. They jump on him on this block that I'm on, and I'm like, damn, all y'all mamas and shit is from the same place, bro. Like I'll try to break it down to them, bro, like real fast, but they weren't listening. They weren't trying to hear that shit.
I wish that they didn't die. I
wish
they
weren't trying to hear that shit, Queen. I used to tell them boys, anybody, if niggas would get out their feelings and tell you, they'll tell you, man, Swipe Ben not trying to send us off, man. Like Dutchy and them, all of them will tell you, man, Swipe try to, he always told us, man, we gonna get rich on everything. We gonna get up out this shit on some real shit, bro. I ain't never tell them, oh, let's go and slide. I never told them that. Since I've been around any one of them niggas, I told them don't go. The police hot. That's real shit.
I wish that it would have been a rap battles. That shit would have been so fucking.
Yeah,
That
I wish
shit
he
would have
could have
been
went to a
so
rap
lit.
battle too, man. That shit would have been so decent, bro.
That shit would have been. Everybody would have been wanting to come over to Chicago and spend money and be out there. That shit would have been lit.
Yeah, long live all them, man. Every time I look at LA Mama, bro, I be like, damn, bro. I know that was her baby, bro. Like that was her first. She always had little LA with her.
But who did that work for? Like, it would have been so much money flowing through Chicago, man. It
Man,
would have been
I
fucking
wish they would have
ridiculous.
came out and told them, man, look, y'all damn their family, bro. Swipe ain't lying to y'all, man. You know what I tell them, they be like, man, he ain't nothing about family, bro. Like, bro,
So,
he is your family, bro. Him and her and Sheena. Hey, look, if you ask mama, do you know Sheena before YouTube and all this shit, before your kids died? She gonna say, yeah, she knows Sheena on everything, bro. And just like Sheena know her before YouTube and all that shit.
Swipe, I'm coming in on my laptop because my phone is dying.
All right, man. Capo. Yeah, I know Capo too. His brothers and everything. His big brother, bro. I love his big brother. It's sad that he died too, bro.
That was sad, that Capos. That
Yeah,
shit
I
was
was
so
pissed off
fucking
at that
sad.
shit, bro. I was like, hey, look, I was saying in the background, bro. I was saying in the background, like, somebody knock that motherfucker out with that phone. That's what I said. I said it out loud, bro. Somebody knocks that motherfucker, whoever record, knock his ass out on everything. They supposed to flatline him, bro. He talking about get up, capo, and this nigga recording, bro. Like, nah, bro.
And they clapping. That shit made me cry when I watched that one.
Yeah, that shit was sad, bro. And motherfuckers who around them supposed to help him up. I didn't know if they was the helpers or they was the enemy standing over him. I was confused like a motherfucker. On some real shit, bro.
Then the dumbass nigga went and hit a baby, ran the baby over. Like, yo, that video was horrible. That shit had me crying. I had to turn that shit off when I watched that one.
Yeah, that shit was sad, man. I gave his brother a hug when I went out there on 63rd on my walkthrough. His brother was out there with me and shit. Gave him a hug and shit. Like, man, so rest in peace, little capo, man. He said, I always hear you showing my brother love on YouTube, man. I say, man, I ain't forget, bro. Just because niggas into it, bro, they ain't my ops. And I be trying to tell everybody that just because they y'all ops and I was over here on y'all side, that don't mean y'all ops is my ops, nigga. I was just using y'all block, the city blocks, nigga, just like y'all was. On some real shit.
I'm gonna watch it, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the horrible deaths that was online, bro. That shouldn't have been online.
All of them shits. Like when I was watching that, I was in here in disbelief. I used to call A on the phone and say, "Look what the fuck they doing," and be crying. And then I was like, "Damn, ain't nobody trying to stop that shit."
Yeah, nobody wasn't trying to stop it. I'm talking about from when the shit started, bro. Nobody wasn't trying to stop it. I tried though. Me and my homies now, and a couple of older EBT members, they tried too. They'll be home.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be home to tell their story. In a few years because they locked up. But the people who was out there, they tried, bro. They tried, and it's just like some people they just want that shit. Like they just feel like, man, we ain't with none of that shit. We finna go over there and shoot, and then shit, it's like it's out of your control if you wake up and somebody else dead.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I was sick when Capo died either, because I know him. I really know him. His brothers, his mama, they from the Calumet building. We was all on 63rd together, bro. Before this shit, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't no war then. When Capo then was on 63rd, they was paying No Limit too. But when they was on 63rd, there wasn't no war there, bro. There wasn't no war between no motherfucking them sides.
But that shit was happening like every week, every 2 to 3 weeks, right?
Man, that shit was happening. I remember, man, 600 took losses back to back to back. I'm like, damn, I couldn't believe it, bro. I'm like, yeah, this shit getting out of hand, bro. I'm for real, bro. Like, I like just seeing that shit, bro. Just seeing it and hearing about, like, damn, what's the name just got smoked? What's the name just got smoked? And then you got people you saying that, like, when I seen that it wasn't normal, Queen, when niggas was like, when
Mm-hmm.
niggas got bragging about the shit, like, you know, fuck that dead nigga. I'm like, no, bro. Like, this shit out of hand,
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
man. Like, nah, bro. It's one thing to kill a motherfucking hide people like under mystery of who did it. But nah, these niggas like, I did it. That's my body. They on the blocks arguing about this shit and everything out loud.
That's why I said it would be easy for somebody that knows what's going on to just come through there and shoot and kill somebody because people like to claim bodies that ain't theirs.
Yeah. And then that Lincoln shit too, that became dangerous. Lincoln with other blocks, all you doing is taking on their problems. That's all you doing. When you link up with another block, now you got their enemies and all that shit, bro. That shit was dangerous. That shit be
The Melly
dangerous.
shit was terrible. That Melly shit was horrible. The Travis shit that happened to Travis from Jaro.
Oh
All
yeah.
the fucking stories had all of them. I was watching. I was obsessed in here.
Me too. People don't like that when I say that about that Melly shit, but man, I just ain't like you got some real smoke with somebody, man, like up in front in person, you know. But then I know I do know, you know, by reading and learning, like there's no rules to fighting or there's no rules to war, you know.
It's not. But you know what's so fucked up? They would have them shits on camera, and the whole fucking generation people was watching that shit, and nobody gave a fuck enough to cause a stir to try to help stop that shit.
No, even when what's the name died, Queen. What's the name? What's the name? What's the little boy name when they jumped on the lady? They jumped on the female. They jumped on the female instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Aroy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When Aroy, that shit ain't that shit that was like damn right on camera in front of there, the whole world. I'm talking about everybody when Aroy got killed, bro. Everybody on YouTube, even the smallest page, had 50, 60,000 in an hour,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3 hours, bro. On everything. I did like 40K in 4 hours. I'm like, damn, like nobody ain't trying to help it though. I was feeling bad for them though. You know, even though I
I
was saying
couldn't
like,
believe what I was watching.
yeah, I
I
can't
still
believe
can't
that shit
believe it.
either.
I'm still in shock. I don't care how, as long as I live, I ain't gonna forget that shit. That shit was fucking horrible.
Especially if a motherfucker seen you to live, like I'm thinking I'm just watching a fight, like man, I'm like, what the fuck? No, this can't be real, man. Turn it back on. Nene, like, hey, look, just imagine my wife white. So just imagine her looking like the fuck? Like they ain't used to that
Mm-hmm.
shit. Her granddaddy, 81 years old. He's still alive, moving faster than me.
Let me tell
Shit.
you, my father, 77 years old. He be
Yeah, bro.
driving back and
They ain't
forth.
used to that
He be
shit.
on I-95 every other week coming up here, driving 3 hours.
Oh yeah, that lady was looking like that lady was looking like Martin on everything when they knuckled up Martin, man. She had all type of knots on that motherfucking head. They they
She
put they
ain't know
yeah,
she didn't know nobody was gonna get killed. And
yeah,
she
she
wasn't
ain't
the
know
one
that.
that posted. She wasn't the one that posted it. Somebody else posted it, I heard.
Yeah, they ain't get the guy who posted it. They got her. They got her ass. I wasn't even watching it off her page. I was watching it
Mm-hmm.
off another page, like you said. They click it. Hey, swipe. Look at this shit. They over there getting it on. I'm like, damn. That's what
They,
they do though. Everybody whip out their cameras, bro.
yeah, they said she was on live. That's how it got caught on there. And somebody took it and started spreading it around. But it's just so rest in peace to all the lives that was lost.
Nah, Skippy Tone, everybody got it bad, bro. Ain't nobody won this shit, bro. Don't let nobody tell you they winning, they up, or none of that. They making themselves believe that shit behind that dark shit. Ain't nobody won, bro. On everything. Everybody only hey, look, everybody lost, especially them damn kids they had, bro.
The whole, all of, listen, even people who didn't live in Chicago lost. That's
Yeah.
how deep that shit is.
Yeah, ain't nobody won. I be hearing people, oh man, we up on the score. I be looking like, bro, y'all got 50 dead people and they got 50 on everything, bro. Like, sit down, bro.
Yo, we all lost watching that shit, yo. Every fucking body lost.
Yeah, ain't nobody win something. Went them cemeteries, they went like a motherfucker. Niggas need to go and get insurance, bro.
I keep telling you, man. Look how many people that eat off of every time somebody die. At least 20 people get paid off of it.
Oh yeah, I mean, you was counting the other day. He had me counting that shit. From the morgue to the hospital people to the ambulance and all that shit.
That's
It's
what
that
I'm saying. Death is, especially on YouTube, death is content. Every every couple of weeks, You got a major personal every couple months, and everybody's talking about it. But of course, we're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad, sad.
I don't know. These kids, man, they something else.
Yeah, they kill it for anything.
Like we used to take cars at nighttime to ride around in the motherfuckers. Like they taking people out their cars in drive-throughs. Somebody took a car with a baby still in the back seat. Like, come on, man.
And people be saying all the time, what would you do if your family member died and all that? I was like, well, the cops be killing people. We don't be getting no get back on them. So if you can restrain yourself on another people that's not of us, why can't you do it with the people that are you, with your own people?
Hey, Queen, that's facts, though.
Said Chris Paulo said them people get paid when they make the shirts and the buttons on of a deceased person on. Hey, we had our own man, T.Y.
T.Y. used to spray paint the shirts.
He airbrushed every shirt in Newtown, the Dale Homes, and the How to Be With. And the Jodeci boots we used to wear. He airbrushed them too.
Yeah, I ain't had no Jodeci boots. I don't remember them, but they had.
Alright,
Facts, Melly.
Swipe, I knew you was old. They already think I'm 40.
Them niggas had the streets with the slow songs, boy. I remember when we used to be out there, it was cars going past playing slow music all the fucking time. Wasn't this murder, kill, death shit?
Nah, because you had groups like Tribe Called Quest. You had groups like Leaders of the New School. They weren't talking about all of that. And they was like people was listening to them too.
Hey, what Q-Tip was with? Who Q-Tip was with?
Tribe Called
He
Quest.
was with Tribe Called Quest. He was with Violator Records, Chris Lighty and them.
Yeah, the Abstract.
Yeah, he was the shit at that time.
Yeah. Bonita Applebaum.
You gotta put me on, Bonita Applebaum. I said, you gotta put me on.
Yo, man.
Just nice and smooth. Just nice and smooth. Just lay back, listen to that shit in your whip. You know?
And you know something else? Like, these kids they be sampling music. They don't even know where the music came from.
I know. Let me tell you, Premier, they say Premier is one of the biggest hip hop producers of all time and in the game. But Premier had all his grandfather's jazz albums all over the fucking house and crates. And that's where he was coming up. That's where he came up with Kick in the Door and all these other songs, all the Gangstar songs with them nice beats. Those was all jazz records.
Yeah, see, NWA bought that other element in there.
Yes, they do. Yo, you is talking. That's when it started.
NWA, the reason why the gangster rap, NWA bought that shit into rap. Wasn't nobody rapping about none of that shit. You might have like Chubb Rock. You might have somebody that was out there in them streets that might have hinted at, I got my bank on me or whatever like that. But they weren't making no whole songs like that.
That's a fact. That was the beginning of it.
Ice Cube had them talking about fuck the police and fuck Ronald Reagan and all type of shit.
Yep, America's Most Wanted. You hear what he been saying lately?
What?
Ice Cube?
I ain't seen nothing from Cube lately.
Ice Cube been talking. Ice Cube is going in on them, and I'm scared for him now. I'm very scared for him.
Yeah, they just had Ice Cube.
Since no Vaseline.
No, but he's going all in now. Like he's just fuck everybody. Like I'm telling. That's what he on. Like, no, it's time for y'all to know right now. Like he going in on everybody.
I just seen somebody tell Crew like they said something about Donald Trump, like you went from fuck the police to NWA and now you something, and then he was like, I ain't gotta sell my soul for shit. I'm a boss. I'm the man. You forgot? He just treated a motherfucker on Twitter. He just treated a motherfucker. They coming at him though. Motherfuckers coming at him. Somebody just came at him. He just told them that shit. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah.
they're gonna try to ruin his credibility now because he's talking, he's telling too much.
Oh no, they can't ruin it because we done seen them come from the start.
Native tongues, brand Nubian, all of that, man. I was listening to all
I
of
used
that.
to love Brand Nubian, yo.
Brand Nubian.
I used to love Brand Nubian.
Camp Low, my favorite though. Camp Low,
I
man.
used to love, you know, Jay-Z stole their whole style.
Yeah, man. Camp Low, man.
Jay-Z stole, remember that song? I'm feeling it, feel the glass to the top of my head. Remember that song? That was Camp Low song. He stole their whole song.
Yeah, Jay-Z be doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie, cause Kanye West, man, they stole the whole blueprint was Kanye West shit, bro.
Yeah, that was Kanye West, definitely. You just said something about Scully D. They was in the chat one time. I was on Clubhouse with Whack 100, and they was trying to say that gangster music started in LA, and I was like, nope. I said, everybody shut the fuck up, and everybody shut the fuck up too, including Whack 100. I said the gangster shit really began in Philly with PSK, with Scotty D, because PSK was the Parkside Killers. Those was the first rappers that was in a gang. So get that shit out of here. And you wouldn't even know because he wasn't going around killing and shooting nobody in his music. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even understand why they be debating about that. When I seen the old lady talk about, I suck your dick and you suck my cat. Yeah, way back in the 30s in Baltimore, some motherfucker well.
That's a fact.
You ain't seen this lady on YouTube?
Mom's Mabley and all of them you talking about, pimp?
I'm telling you, man.
Hey, who said that? Hey, man, look, bro. Jay-Z, man, all them beats off the what's the name, man. Kanye West didn't even know Jay-Z and them had his beats, nigga. That's stealing, nigga. Somebody stole and sold it to Jay-Z now.
He stole his whole career from Biggie and Kanye West. Go and listen to that that mixtape that K Slay did with Cameron when Cameron was beefing with Jay-Z. He put all the lines that Jay-Z stole from people. It was like 15 minutes.
Hey, Jay said he only digging up his brother, digging up his barrel. He big enough to do it. He's that thorough.
He's a lying ass nigga.
Ho snapped on that though. He snapped on that little shit.
Nah, I'm not gonna say he can't rhyme, but he stole a lot of shit from Big.
He stole a lot of shit, man. When they're like they got a rewind button to every verse that he said, bro.
And Puff gave him a lot of Biggie stuff, okay?
But if you listen to Jay-Z though, first of all, Jay-Z is the biggest subliminal sneak disser that ever lived. He could say something about everybody in one song, and they be wrestling trying to figure out
who he talking about. That's true.
And then on top of that, man, Jay-Z tell you what he said about Nas. He said, "Yeah, I took your verse. You was using it wrong. You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song."
He was so jealous of Nas. He was so fucking jealous of Nas, yo.
Hey, Cameron, hey, bro, Cameron ain't better than no Jay-Z, man. I ain't gonna say all that. Hootie, tutti fruity, got a hootie pebble, got a hootie. Used to ride with cootie, now he tutti fruity. Now my pebble's yellow. Man, that shit garbage, bro. That shit worse than Cheap Keep shit, bro.
They the ones started mumble rap.
Yeah, that shit, bro. That shit, and they be talking about the Migos. I heard Cam say something about the Migos.
Cam started mumble rap, man. Cause that shit, I do the producer, I do it in the shooting, you do the booty. I'm like, man, this motherfucker.
Yo, best
Yeah,
of
I
both
couldn't even
worlds.
listen to that shit. I couldn't even listen to that shit. I'm like, nah, bro. I ain't for that. I can't sit here and just listen to this
When
man.
best of both worlds dropped, we didn't give a shit what they was going at it with each other. We was playing the fuck out of that album over here in New York.
Which one?
Best of both worlds with R. Kelly and Jigga.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you know Jay my boy. You know why? Why Jay my boy? Because even though Tupac the coldest, I gotta give it to Pop. But Jay, I was living that shit them niggas was talking about at that time. At that time,
That was the hustling days.
man, me and my brothers, we used to go to every Rough Rider Cash Money concert in the Midwest. We went to every last one of them. All the girls that didn't get on the bus with them, they got in the Beamers and the Escalades with us.
You damn right. You damn right. That's exactly what, because back then the street dudes had just as much stuff as the doggone rappers. The rappers was trying to catch up with the street dudes.
Yeah, like them boys ain't. I'm like, man, these boys ain't got no money. We got money. Like, man, hey, but Jay was talking that shit that we was living. So we was fucking with him. When it was wartime and shit, it was Wu-Tang Clan. Everybody had their fatigues on.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that shit was died down, it was Jay. Jay came in, man, and changed it up. And Nas pissed me off because after Jay came strong with the Life and Time Volume 1, this nigga gonna come with some fucking Uchi Wally shit. I'm like, man, don't nobody want to hear that shit, man. You supposed to be a prophet, a poet, man. We don't want to hear that shit.
They was dicking Nas around, pimp. They was trying to get rid of Nas.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what you talking about. Ooh, chi wally wally. Ooh, chi bang bang. Ooh, chi wally wally. She really really love it. Play by team. She really. Yow. Fuck you talking about. I used to be a Rainbow Skate Ring, nigga. Shoot the juke day, nigga. Oh man, nigga. Nas that nigga, bro. Nas that motherfucking nigga, bro. Godson. Hey, look, when he told with that ET, he burnt Jay out. Jay ain't been the same. Jay couldn't fuck with him no more. Jay just left Nas alone. He rekindled the relationship after Ether. You couldn't even motherfucking yeah, that Uchi Wally Wally was a hit. I ain't gonna lie though. That shit was a hit, bro. I remember that shit in the skate ring.
Needy say he did. Uchi Wally Wally. That was my shit though.
Yeah, that was a hit.
You said he burnt him with Ether?
He killed Jay with Ether, man. He burnt him, bro. Like that Ether shit, like that shit had my classmates and even the white people in the school. They was going to look in dictionaries and shit. Like, we know what ether is, but it's so burning slow. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, damn, he fucked him up, bro. He fucked him up.
Yeah, Ethan some spiritual shit. We went to spiritual shit on him, like Tupac did too, when he said, I came to bring the pain, hardcore from the brain. Let's go inside the astral plane. They was talking some spirit shit.
Hey, that boy Pop, man, listen. Pop is the only artist, I don't care what nobody say. Pop the only artist that's willing to risk his career. He put anybody. It don't matter if you just in there smoking. He put anybody on the track. Anybody.
I was mad at him. I was mad at him when he died, though, pimp. I was mad at him. He knew Tupac ain't set his ass up at Quad Studios. He knew that.
Hey, when he came with Hit 'em Up, it was a wrap, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Suge Knight set that shit up at Quad. Suge Knight was trying to get rid of him in New York and
He was over
goddamn
here.
it.
He was over here because I met some blood niggas over here, and I said, "What y'all doing over here?" They said, "We over here trying to see what that nigga Sugar Bear is doing." That's when they was calling him Sugar Bear. They said, "We don't like what that nigga's doing."
Hey, that nigga was Jimmy Potter, man. I mean, not Jimmy Potter. What's Red name?
Who?
Red on the 500. That's what you said.
I said my office hours. Hey, look, they said that he really. Hey, look, I heard a story, right? I heard a story on YouTube, and that bitch got like 50 million views. It was about that Suge Knights had grabbed Easy E up. They was having a meeting. They hold him down, bro, and they poked him with a needle, man. He had AIDS after that, man.
I seen that shit. Just like he hung Vanilla Ice out the window to
For
make him sign his contract over there. Hey, he raped
Man.
you.
nah, he talking about Big Red off the Five Heartbeats, man. The one who was hanging. I said my office out. He stumped dude ass out and hang him over the balcony. Yes, Big Red.
Big Red wasn't
Big Red killed Jimmy and everything. You ain't lying, bro. That's how Suge is, bro. Just like that, bro.
Suge was like the devil to hip hop. That nigga
Man,
was the devil. He's the one that brought the gang shit in hip hop. He's the one that brought that shit in there.
I can't get no love from New York. I knew they was on bullshit then, bro. When they went to that
Oh,
award show.
they had to get escorted out of that Source
Yeah,
Awards.
I knew they was on
Right.
some bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
I could
after
see
he
it.
said that shit, they had to escort his ass out of the Source Awards. The Fruit of Islam came in there and got them out of there. Cause it was gonna be some shit when if they would have came outside.
It's a Haitian Jack, Bob No Blow. Yeah, but Haitian Jack them and Jimmy Henchman a fucking rat, man.
Haitian Jack was out here doing a whole bunch of shit. I grew up listening
Hey,
to Jack.
Haitian Jack, bro. Look, I'm finna talk about Haitian Jack real quick because I just seen in a movie what Haitian Jack and them did to Tupac, bro. They backdoored Tupac on that rape, man. He
Which
bogus
one
as
did they?
hell. He bogus as hell, bro. He backdoored my man. Pac, hey, look, Pac was so confused with the shit. Pac was snapping. And I knew Pac knew that Jimmy Hitchman did that shit though, bro. It was
Biggie
obvious.
told him not to mess with them dudes he was running around with. He told him that. And they said that in the movie. They showed it in the movie when he said, "You know them dudes." He was trying to tell Pac about them, and he didn't listen.
I sure was like, damn, bro. The next day, Pac called her. Hey man, they say they looking for you for a rape. I'm like, no, hell no. Out of everybody who's in the crib, they just want Tupac, man. Come
Yeah, but
on,
he
man.
was saying all that shit. He didn't tell nobody that Big warned his ass not to fuck with them niggas because they was already extorting Puffy.
Oh yeah, Queen. Yeah, I ain't understand what you were saying. Yeah, nah, I do. Yeah, they
Yeah.
big was trying to tell them, bro. Even Junior Mafia said that, bro. Like big love Pac, bro. They ain't want no problem with him, bro. None of that. They well, Pac was just, he was just stuck in
He
his
was a
ways, bro.
troublemaker at that time. Like I felt he was low key jealous of Big how he blew up like that. And I'm gonna just tell how I really felt. Cause I didn't like that wasn't Pac to me when he got to Death Row. Like I ain't like the shit he was doing.
But even before Death Row, man, he had already sealed his name in that shit. Even before Death Row, with
All
ghetto
around
baby,
the world, sing the
hey
song.
ghetto
So
baby, all of that, man.
keep your head up. Ambitions of a rider. How do
Yeah,
you want it?
niggas
Your
gotta
body is banging, baby. I love the way you flaunt it. Time to give it
Wait,
to Joe.
what label was he on then?
he was with
Interscope.
Thug Life at first.
Interscope. He was dealing with Interscope. Jimmy Iovine. That's who he was with.
Cause
Also, Jimmy left him. Jimmy left him for dead in the jail. That's how
And
shit
then
got
and
him.
then Suge came and got him. Yeah. Suge knew what he was doing.
but when he had did Bury Me a G and all that, that was a Thug Life album.
Yeah, but it still was under
Yeah,
in
it was under Endoscope. Endoscope was the parent company. Yeah, hey, that boy Haitian Jack, man, he a cold motherfucker for that one though, bro. Like he got him and then tried to extort him. Man, let me
listen,
get
them niggas in Cyprus, they will let me tell you something. They was terrible. Him, Tut, he named all of them in the song.
I just want to know one thing. Who is Queen Lotus? I got one question to ask you though.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they love glorifying rats in New York, man? I don't understand that shit.
Listen, it's to the point where
it's like okay, you know how you see how now like everybody trying to say YNW Melly killed his friends and people is in denial because that's their hero. That's what the fuck be happening. They don't want to admit it because that's their hero. They still was trying to
Yeah,
big up Alpo this, Alpo that. Alpo told on everybody. Yeah,
yeah,
they'll talk about A, but they won't say shit about
Yeah.
Alpo. A was
Hey,
on his
hey,
ass.
Alpo did, but look though, ain't he was riding around that motherfucker, man. He was riding around that motherfucker untouched, bro. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. So it's useless to even cause ain't nobody do shit to him,
He
bro. Hey,
wasn't
look,
riding around there till 30 years later.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? He wasn't when he did that shit to Rich, he took his ass to DC. He did not come back here.
no,
Because
no,
it was
I'm
too
saying,
hot
no,
for
I'm
him
saying,
over
I'm
there.
saying when he got out, he was out. Like, even though he was making bad moves, like you would have thought, like, all right, the motherfucker blitz him right then and there, like get him. Like this man was doing crazy shit, bro. He was riding around. This why I left him at. This why I killed little Gary at. Like
Yeah, and that's why I knew it was just a matter of time before
he
his
ain't
ass
give a
was
fuck,
shot out.
bro. He ain't give a fuck, bro. He was riding around doing live videos, bro. This why I left little Gary at after the what's the name, bro, on everything.
Yeah,
They
all the
did.
niggas that would have killed him 30 years later, they wasn't around no more.
yeah. I was thinking that too. But at
They
the
wasn't
same,
around. They wasn't close with Rich like that.
but at the same time, though, that's just it should just been like it would have been just a low end thing. His ass would have had to go, bro.
It was niggas out there that wanted him, but he would come through and then leave, like, or he would come through and go hang around certain people that he knew these type of niggas wouldn't come out the cut for. Niggas is older now. They live in the Poconos. They done moved to Atlanta. They not in New York no more.
Yeah, but it's a lot. It ain't just him. It's a lot of them. Like you people like Pee Wee Kirkland, you don't really hear too much about.
Pee Wee Kirkland's still in the cut.
Yeah, Guy Fisher. Like you always hear about all the snitches. Everybody they hold all their stories ended in telling on somebody.
I
They
don't think Pee Wee told on nobody.
huh?
I don't think Pee Wee told on somebody.
No, I'm saying they don't talk about them. They didn't tell on nobody, but they don't get them. They don't talk
Guy Fisher just worse than tell. This is why Nikki told on everybody. Because Guy Fisher took the money and paid the people off to let him out and lock him up and keep Nikki in jail. They don't talk about that.
Yeah, I just seen that too, Queen. I just seen that too.
That's why
Yeah,
Nikki told him.
it'd be a lot of backdoor shit in that shit, bro. It's just like with killing, bro. It be backdoor. Niggas be backdooring niggas and niggas see what it is, bro, and peep
And
the
Nikki
play.
had got 40 years or something like that. He knew he
That's,
wasn't getting out. So he told on their asses because they all did him dirty while he was in there.
that's just like what's the name? When the guy from DC. God damn it, they put all the bodies on him. That nigga
Oh,
got
Wayne
all
Perry?
yeah,
Wayne Perry?
Dwayne Perry got all the bodies, bro. Hey, they peep the play. This nigga eager to kill. He willing to kill. He want these bodies. Hey, they his on everything, bro. That's just all to it. Niggas peep the plays now. Gotta peep the plays. It's a different time and age, bro. Motherfuckers off drugs. Motherfuckers off all type of shit. Y'all 30. Y'all 30 time about backdoor. Man, get your bitch ass off our page, bro. We ain't talking about no motherfucking backdoor.
clip his ass.
We talking about motherfucking Pac, Haitian Jack and them.
We can
What
talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. When we 60, 70, we could talk about whatever the fuck. You don't want to hear it, keep it moving. That's it.
Nah, it's just man, it's just a lot of them. Like all the major stories that come out, they never be about people like Pee Wee.
I can't hear you now, Pimp.
hold on. Hey, turn your what's the name? You gotta move it around. Say something. You hear me? Your shit low. Hold on, my charger. Say something now. You can hear him, Queen? Nah, your shit just got low.
Alpo was dropping people in DC because he was stealing the product. He didn't want to give people.
Yeah,
He
Scott.
was stealing people money. He didn't want to give them their product.
Why
That's
your
why
shit
he went over
low?
there and took the 30 keys from Rich when he found out that
My phone
Fitz
up.
gave him all them birds.
What the Hold on. No, that's this goof ass nigga keep on calling my phone, bro. They be
Oh,
seeing
word,
me.
Bob. I ain't never know about that,
Hold
Bob.
on, Steve. Hold
That's a
on.
new one.
Hold on. I'm finna put him back in. They said he calling the phone. What the fuck?
I gotta take my ass to work in the morning. I already don't like giving these people my time.
Hell yeah, Queen. We just up here kicking it, man. You know, people love shit like that, man. People that's that devil shit, bro. That's why I don't be into that shit. Cause that ain't nothing but the devil. They be mad, bro.
We love the devil, and black people love the devil, yo. The more
Yeah,
wicked you are, the more respect you gonna get.
yeah. That's what they love. I noticed that, man. They love the devil shit, bro. They love it to keep the shit up, all that shit, bro.
Yeah, shorty pop too, Andrew.
Scud, you on here? Hold on.
What's up, Michael?
Say something, Scud.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Michael Johnson, what's up, man? Hey, I need you to call my phone, bro. I need to holler at who threw that rock, Jesse? That's Mike. That's Mike, Scud.
Ain't
Mike,
nobody, ain't nobody
Yeah,
gonna ever be able to
that's our
convince me.
cousin, man.
Ain't nobody gonna ever be able to convince me that they didn't set that shit up to happen in Chicago. Because
That's my
Chicago would
cousin.
have
You
been
don't
in
remember my cousin
Delaware.
Mike?
Huh?
I've asked
yeah,
him. He don't remember my cousin Mike, tall Mike.
yeah.
Facts, Melly. Facts.
Is there
Hey,
supposed to be any honor amongst thieves? Yeah.
nah, but see, tell them yes. Tell them yes. Thank you, pimp. I don't know where they be getting that shit from. That was the bum ass niggas that had no honor. The rich niggas had honor and respect.
No matter what you in, no matter what you represent, everything you represent has some type of code of ethics, man. Everything that you represent, it don't matter what it is. Even if you go to a job, they got principles, they got morals and values that they want you to abide by when you working for them.
Hey, we ain't talking that street shit. That street code shit over with, man. These niggas, you don't see it on the internet, man.
Yeah, but they like to say there's no honor
Oh
amongst thieves.
no. Back then, yeah. Back then. Now they
They
off
like to
drugs,
say
bro.
that. That's a myth. You got the OG telling y'all that right now. That's
But
a
this is
myth.
the thing, though. This the thing. They want to change the rules to accommodate how they want to play this game, man.
Facts.
They can't play the game how we played the game, how the game go. So they have to change the rules to the game to fit them.
Yeah, believing that God ain't cool no more. That's the niggas. Like that ain't cool no more.
The dudes that was getting knocked off was the ones that was breaking the codes.
Yeah.
The ones that was broke, the ones that niggas didn't want to get money with because they couldn't trust them. That's where the fucking no honor amongst thieves come from.
They ain't doing that now because a lot of the clowns got money. And
Exactly.
they looking out for them, so they protecting them.
Exactly. So y'all be talking that shit. Y'all know what y'all talking about. Because these streets that y'all in is fictitious. It's not the real. It's not the
Yeah,
real
it
shit.
is. It is. It's definitely fictitious. Yep, it's fake to the motherfucker.
You see Whack 100. Man, I don't even watch Whack 100.
Yeah, I don't watch Whack 100 either, bro. I don't watch him. I ain't gonna report about him or none of that. He be on some clown shit.
Yeah, he be starting shit just to get into some shit.
He try to rally up some Chicago shit back 6 months ago. I don't be with that shit. That's why I be telling all the little brothers from Chicago, I ain't into it with you, bro. You need some help on
They
YouTube,
be
just tell me.
lying, though.
I ain't into it with you niggas. I ain't finna fight with y'all. We fighting on the internet, man. And we all got the same goal, bro, to feed our families, right? On some real shit. So that'll be backwards with me.
Every time somebody getting some shit around him, he was their manager and all this shit. I'm like, man, they be lying like a motherfucker.
Yeah, if you wanted to be in the streets, You had to prove you could be in the streets. You had to prove that you had some type of knowledge and understanding of what you was doing. You had to prove that you could beat a nigga ass and not use a gun.
But that's what I'm saying now. Now they just basically repping wherever they live at and whatever it is around there. That's what they claiming, because that's what all the shorties do when you look kids. We run around this motherfucker on BD and on GD, nigga, whatever. When you just a little kid. But then you fall into that shit one day. One day, somebody gonna put you to the test with that shit. Because I ain't gonna lie, we was skinning. We was scraping all these little shorties around this bitch. We was scraping motherfuckers. Motherfuckers used to come trying to take our bikes and shit. We was scraping their ass.
They was thieves, but they wasn't thieves with their own people. They were thieves, the people who had real money. They would take from them. They wasn't taking from each other.
Yeah.
They was getting money together.
They ain't gonna do that now. It's every man for themselves right now.
Hey, but why is that now? Why is every man for themselves?
Cause some people you try to help ain't meant to go with you.
Hey, yeah, that's true. No, that's true. But I was
You know
trying to
what
get
it
you.
was,
I was
Sugar?
trying to get around to the
You know what it
motherfuckers who
was,
had the
though?
money, ran with the money.
You know what
They
it
had
was?
the money.
Crack made it too easy for niggas to get money in the streets. Anybody could be a crack dealer. That's when shit started going to hell.
No, it's a lot of factors that's into that, man. Because for one thing, like ain't nobody abiding by nothing that they was taught, man. Like you got guys sleeping with guys' wives. I don't want no motherfucker. You want a motherfucker watching your back, or y'all want to hit, and you know you can't trust this motherfucker. This nigga been fucking your wife, or whatever, anything, or you fucking his wife, and he behind you with a banker. You gonna trust that motherfucker?
Hell no.
Hell no. All that shit creates division, man. That's why you ain't supposed to be doing no shit like that. Cause it creates division, divide and conquer, man. All that shit be on niggas' mind. Nigga might still be kicking it and drinking with you, but all the time he might be thinking about knocking your shit back.
I just feel like, man, from seeing it in the projects, man, I seen it. The niggas who had the authority and all that shit, bro. They sucked the lemon dry. They sucked them buildings dry. They got on. Now they got money. And everybody else fucked up and broke now. Now everybody else just out here either killing somebody, trying to work a job, or trying to do something because they jagged their life under this false ass we the guys and we gonna get rich and y'all just work these packs and we gonna get rich. But that wasn't even the whole thing, bro. Like that wasn't even the situation, bro. They sucked the buildings till they was dry, bro. I watched it, bro. Like I watched every nigga who was older than me. I heard their complaints. Like they walking around like, I'm tired of these niggas, bro. We need to push these niggas off, bro. They you know what I'm talking about? Like they riding around in the good shit while it's niggas out there, you know, protecting the land and shit like that, bro. So I'm gonna say the older generation fucked it up, bro, and that's how everything fucked up. Now they trying to come and reroute back and trying to help, and ain't nobody trying to hear them. Y'all done already fucked us over, bro. We ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like we ain't trying to hear that, bro. And then they don't understand that, and they think we disrespectful. No, bro, we done seen it. We done been manipulated once. You think we gonna be manipulated back then, and then in 2023 you gonna come to hell? No. No,
they started manipulating people with the illusion that they could do that again. See, with our generation, they had to give us the money because we wasn't gonna fall for that shit. They had to show and prove to us. But after they showed and proved to us, they start putting it in movies and that's all these kids need is an illusion. Now, this dude Morgue World here said crack ain't got nothing to do with gangbanging. It got a whole hell of a lot to do with gangbanging, sir. Because that was the way gangbanging came in after crack, after they destroyed the moral fiber of the neighborhood.
That crack shit.
That's
like
what crack was using.
that
Now
shit
the
destroyed
gangbangers
everybody. Every motherfucking kid that's my age that I knew that was in them project bills, that was in my project bills and others. They mamas, they fathers, aunties, uncles was off crack on everything, bro. Everybody family was fucked up off that crack. Like
in Chicago, it's a little different though, cause that shit had been here 30, 40 years before crack ever hit the scene.
It was, but you still had a little taste of the get money dudes there. When that was destroyed, that's when it became worse.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie, that crack fucked up the projects. I seen that shit. I seen the motherfuckers who was thick turn into bones, bro, overnight. And I was young and I didn't understand it. Like, damn, bro, beautiful women, like grown women, my friends, mama and them and shit. I'm seeing them get little like my mama. You hear me? Like, I'm like, what the fuck going on? We kids, we don't understand this shit. But then now that I understand, and now that I'm like, oh, this goof ass nigga was serving my mama. You hear me? That's why I don't respect them now, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you too. That's why I don't respect that shit. I don't respect none. I don't honor none of that shit, street and shit, or none of that, bro. Like for real. When I was in the streets, bro, I was in there because I had to be, and I was just trying to get out, bro. I found my way out, and I'm out that shit. I wasn't trying to be in the streets for no longevity or to please no gang members or none of that shit. I was in the streets because I had to be. I had to go wherever I had to go to sleep, and that's how I ended up on all these motherfucking blocks on everything. I wasn't telling if somebody told me, "Hey, I stay on 83rd in Buffalo. Hey, I'm gonna be on my way, whether I had to walk, skate, or ride the bus, nigga. Hey, I ain't had no ops. I wasn't scared to go and lay my head nowhere. I wake up and leave out. What's up, homie? And they seen me so much that they'll be like, "Oh, what's up, BD from the low? Or what's up, Swipe from the low end? That's Swipe from the low end, bro. He cool. He just going to crib, bro, and like shit like that, bro. Niggas respect you."
Co-op Nation, you right. Gangs did have more structure before crack. Crack ruined everything. Crack was the nuclear bomb
Yeah,
that hit
crack
every
was
hood
the greed, bro. They got the
simultaneously.
she
It
right,
hit
bro.
all of our hoods at the same time.
Hey, Queen, right, bro. When the crack came, bro, that's when they got to even back doing each other about the shit, bro. Like that shit was like a
And
huge
stealing
topic.
from your mama and stealing from
Yeah.
your grandma and not respecting. That's that. All that shit started then. So you can't really say nothing if you wasn't there. If you wasn't there, you need to shut up while grown folks is talking and just fucking listen.
Yeah, because like the heroin and stuff was already going on. Like people were still working jobs and working and everything off heroin. It wasn't putting you down like that. But it's something about that baking soda when you just so happen to mix it in with that cocaine.
Man, I'm telling you, that shit hit. Hey, yeah, Snowfall painted a real picture, bro, because I seen it, bro. Like, I'm seeing niggas who was healthy, motherfuckers who had good jobs. Now they in a hole. You know what I'm talking about? The motherfuckers who was staying in mansions and shit, they moving in the projects and that stuff. How y'all, damn, bro, y'all back here? Man, my mom lost her job. My dad lost his too. You know, that crack shit just fucked up everybody, though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was like the
We
worst thing
still
that hit.
suffering. We still
Yeah,
suffering
that shit was the
today
worst thing that hit.
from the effects of crack in our neighborhoods. We still
Everybody around
suffering.
everybody around my age is safe to say a crack baby. Damn
Yeah,
near.
'cause, hey, everybody see they used to just stir up that little crack in the spoon. That was the free base. But then they started doing it on bigger scales. Like doing
And it was ready. It was already ready. They didn't have to cook it.
right, yeah, ready rock. You know, that's what we used to call it, ready rock.
Yeah.
But see, before that, it was just like Karachi and shit. That's what everybody was fucking with, Karachi. And that shit was bad because motherfuckers scratch a hole in their arms from itching.
Somebody's phone dying.
Hey, I never forget this. Yeah, I'm finna plug it up. I shouldn't be my phone. I think that's who phone is that? Hey, I'll never forget this, man. I was over my friend crib, man. And he come through his big brother come through the crib.
Basically said I was born in '99, so I'm not really a crack baby. But you the crack baby's baby shit.
Hey, I remember I was over my friend crib in the extensions, and his brother was serving for the niggas, man. And his mama had took the pack because he ain't know his mama was doing drugs, but she took the pack. Man, they fucked him up so bad, bro. I was like, I ain't never serving for nobody. His head was so motherfucking big. He tried to tell him, like, man, he'll work it off. They was like, no, you stealing, and fucked them up. Whole time, y'all the reason why his mama stole the pack. Cause y'all, she couldn't get it from y'all, so she stole it from us. She found it in her crib, and now it's hers.
You see, my friend Hezekiah, he's in the movie Belly. In the end of the movie Belly, he played the one that came back and looked when DMX was. He was looking to see where DMX was at. DMX was trying to kill that preacher dude. Me and Hezekiah talked about the difference between before crack and after crack. He said it's like we went to sleep in a beautiful dream and woke up in a nightmare, and that's exactly how that shit went down.
Hell yeah, our shit was like New Jack City, our buildings. There was real life New Jack.
Depending on what side of the nightmare you was on, cause when that money came in, motherfuckers was giving you $100 a day. Take my son to school down the street right there. Give you $100. Man, it was live, man. You know, I got my start up in this shit. I used to take the Flavor Aid Kool-Aid, man, and mix that shit with sugar and put them in baggies and sell them for a quarter to all the bitches in school. And they walked around sucking on them all day. And I went for that. Eight bars was $60 back then.
Yeah, they sure was.
And I was in it after that.
And people were sniffing coke, but it wasn't like people wasn't being destroyed. Their lives wasn't being destroyed.
Hey, why they always say it like the white people put it over here, bro? Ain't no Nigerians trafficking or no Arabs trafficking or no Mexicans, bro. Like, why do people always think that like this the white people who bring this shit over with? Like they ain't never seen no African with no drugs.
It's like here they throw rocks and they hide their hand. Ain't no black person say, "Oh, let me go in the kitchen and take this cocaine and put some baking soda on it and put some cold water in it." But
So that was that. So
ain't
that
nobody black person do that.
That's Snowfall. Wait, that's Snowfall shit. That at Snowfall, I seen they said a black person did it.
A black person went and created crack.
Yup, it's no. They said it was created in what's the name from? What Franklin from up in that movie? They said that's what crack started at. Yeah, Oakland. Watts. That's what they said, bro.
I don't think that's true. That's not true. Because it wouldn't have spread simultaneously all over the world if it was created in Watts. What they did was they created that shit in the lab and they planted they fucking psyops in every fucking hood and got everybody hooked on that shit. And that's how that shit happened. But with the cooking of the freebasing. Who the hell thought about doing that? That's some scientist shit. Ain't nobody getting high trying to think about cooking it. Oh no, I don't want to sniff it. I'm gonna cook it today.
Yeah, they Rick James. Talk about Rick James. They made the formula and blacks pushed it. Hey, see, that's what I'm saying, man. Hey, I ain't mad at the motherfucker who made the formula, man. I'm mad at the nigga who pushed it on their thing. Cause you could have told, hey, look, man, you got to give us something else to push, man. We can't push this shit in our community, man.
Pimp, you remember White Lines? You remember White Lines?
Yeah.
That song they was the ones that was trying to warn us about that because they was getting high off of that shit.
See, this the thing. When people say white people and stuff, white be thinking like they talking about individual people. They talking about the system that bought that shit, COINTELPRO.
I know, I understand that, but you know, when I watch movies like Playboy now, man, I ain't see no white dudes shaking their hands. I seen them Mexicans sending there, they meeting up on Cessna planes. Goddamn it, they getting it over here. You hear me? I ain't see no white man, so that's why I'm confused.
You right though, Swipe. You right though, because
I'm asking like, is it? I'm asking when they say the man did it, bro. I'm saying like every movie that I seen that had a motherfucker doing it, it was the essays who was bringing this shit, Colombians and all that shit. But I ain't seen no white people, so that's when I said. I mean, they probably paid them to get it over here or whatever they did, but
it was coming from Africa too. It was coming.
Yeah, from Africa, like Afghanistan. I ain't even know the heroin come from there. You know, they said they the biggest person.
One time he was dry, and it was this man in his building. He was African. He gave 100 keys on the arm. Okay, them Africans had it too.
Anywhere where they growing poppy fields, the heroin coming up out of. But places like Afghanistan, Asia, they big with the poppy fields. Bangkok got miles of poppy fields. Like that's their main source of income, bro. They not looking at it like they making no drugs, man. They just producing a product.
Right.
That's they farming. That's what they do. Just like in Colombia, they got coca fields. That's what they do. They use coca for all other types of shit. It's just the coke is what everybody focusing on. But those people ain't looking at that shit like that. They basically you know how many coca leaves they gotta sell to make some money? It'd be like 2 trucks full of them motherfuckers just to get a few dollars.
Well, they told you what they was gonna do with the poppy seeds in the movie The Wizard of Oz. Go watch The Wizard of Oz. She
See,
says,
Queen,
my
Queen, you can have me
pretty.
go and watch
I
that
know. I'm
shit.
about to
She said,
listen
she
to
said,
it.
sleep, my pretty, sleep. That was 1954. By the 60s, everybody was hooked on dope.
Yeah, see, but the heroin was the thing back then. Everybody was pretty much on heroin. Cocaine came in later 70s.
Cocaine came in when Scarface. You can ask any goddamn drug dealer from the 80s what made them start getting into that shit, and they will tell you it was Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface, but I'm just
When
saying
was
though,
Scarface? Queen in 80s.
1983.
85.
1983, Scarface came out.
Yeah, but
So 83 is when the crack touched down and hit.
It hit in 86. It took a while, but people was freebasing. If you were sniffing coke back then, it was like a high class thing. Like only the people with money. Like that was like to show you had money and shit. Only the high class. You wasn't getting
Oh
addicted to
yeah,
it.
I be seeing the mob movies when they girls be having them little pinchers and shit
Right,
like
right,
that.
with the little spoons
That
and shit.
crackhead
Right.
shit. Yeah, I be seeing that, Queen.
It
I
was
be
high
seeing.
class then. But then when it turned into freebase and then it turned into Ready Rock, it was over.
yeah, cocaine was a. Just think of it like this, man. You got the pharmaceutical company when they come with the real product, and then they come with the generic shit. Crack was basically a generic form, a cheaper form of cocaine, man. Because if you was snorting lines all motherfucking day, you was coming up out your pockets with some money. But you can smoke 3-4 rocks every day and be tweaking around that motherfucker, looking on the floor, licking your fingers and sticking it to
Man,
the
that shit
ground and
used to be
shit.
And
sad.
selling
That
your
shit that's
ass.
seen
And
that
selling
now,
your
man.
ass. That's
Watching a
because crack.
motherfucker street look like you watching as a kid, like a motherfucker stuck looking in the corner, scraping the floor. Like now I understand what
Because
they
it
was
was a
looking
three
for. Now.
minute high. It was a 3 minute high. So every time they got a high after them, they was looking for more.
It didn't last that long, but you always chasing the first high because the first high make you bust a nut and everything.
Exactly. That's what they all used to tell me when I used to ask them why y'all smoke. That's why I never tried that shit, man. Because all of them told me they was chasing that first high.
They trying to get it, man. Hey, that crack a motherfucker, I'm telling you.
That
Listen,
shit turned that shit turned the flyest niggas into wearing the same clothes every day overnight. I
hey,
seen that shit with my own eyes.
when I was watching Miami Vice when I was young, man, and I see my boy Calderon when he told them, "Come on, you $600 a week cops. I ain't want to be shit else but a hustler."
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. The rappers was trying to be like the street niggas back then. Like we
Yeah,
wasn't
rappers weren't
our
getting.
generation. Yeah, our generation wasn't following the rappers. They was following us.
But I envy them boys, man, because back in the day, like if you was the heavyweight champion of the world, you was still able to walk through Harlem without getting scratched
That's a
up.
fact. That's a Mike Tyson. And I would go everywhere and see Mike Tyson. It wasn't even nothing. We just go, there go Mike over there. It wasn't nothing that he was the
Yeah,
heavyweight champion of the world. That's how much he used to come home all the time and be with us.
hey, I'm glad that you just said this lady name. I just seen a documentary, man. It was some black dude who wrote her in jail. Y'all seen that shit? He
Yeah, the
wrote her in
dude from
jail and then
LA.
she flooded him.
Yeah,
Then she
yeah.
flooded him with all the cocaine. A nigga as a pen pal wrote her.
Yeah, you talking about Griselda.
Griselda, bro, I couldn't believe that shit. I say, damn, they write niggas in, they write motherfuckers in jail and they responding with bricks, with loads of this shit. Like, damn.
But
She
a
was
lot
she
of
was
people
lacing
don't know,
him.
man. A lot of people don't know that Griselda been in the game. All three of her husbands ran the cartel that Pablo ended up taking over. Her
Right.
husband was the original founder of that cartel. She
The
killed.
Medellin cartel.
Yeah,
The
that's why they
Medellin cartel.
because she killed all her husbands.
She sure did, but people don't know how far of a stretch the Medellin cartel and how they was hooked up with the hood because the Medellin cartel is the ones that was giving the keys to the one that wound up giving Rich them 30 motherfucking keys.
See,
Yeah.
hey, see, Queen, and that's what I'm saying, Queen. Like when motherfuckers say like, "Oh man, the government bringing it over." Like when I see movies like that, I don't never see no white man. I always see a connect.
Cause
Like
they be hiding, swipe. They behind the whole shit, yo. They the masterminds behind. They hiding. They hide. They don't want nobody to see
No,
them.
no,
They
man,
was
man.
actually shooting at each other. When Obama was the president, do you know that the FBI and the CIA had a shootout in one of their buildings over some coke? That shit was on the news, and
Look,
that shit went over everybody's head.
now look, Queen. That's what I be trying to tell him about the difference between the FBI. The FBI is the protectors of the United States, but the CIA operates only outside of the United States. They deal guns, drugs. They don't get no tax money from us. They don't get tax money. They make their money off slush funds. They sell arms all around the world. They sell drugs all around the world. That's how they get money.
Yeah, they had an actual shootout in one of the fucking state buildings in DC. They was shooting at each other.
Barry Seal, who is that? Who the fuck is Barry Seal, man?
Very
Oh.
serious.
I ain't never heard of him, man. I seen you drop it like 3 times, man.
But yeah, oh, he must. I think he talking about that black dude you talking about.
So you think Pablo was linked up with them, and they just like he just
Yeah,
said,
he was linked up with them, and then he started disobeying them, just like every other doggone, or just like
Man,
every other big cartel.
look, all you gotta do is go on YouTube and look up Noriega, man. Noriega was the president of Panama. He stood in the Senate and told them, "Why y'all trying to lock me up? I work for y'all."
Yep, and that's my mother's country. That's where my whole family's from, Panama. So I was getting all the inside
"Hey,
scoop.
see,
No, hold on. That's the same place that you remember the dude from Blow.
yeah,
Yeah,
Remember he put all his money in the bank and they took his shit.
yeah,
That was in Panama.
Panama was known because they have the right climate to grow that shit. They was bringing all kinds of drugs over that canal.
yeah." I just looked him up, Barry. I just looked him up. He a pilot, got locked up for smuggling.
Mm-hmm.
He talking about the cocaine cowboys.
Mm-hmm. The
Yeah, I
ones that
just
be
looked him
trying to
up.
put.
Mimi just pulled him up for me.
Yeah, hey man, it's a lot of people that hate off the drug game. It's a lot of people that's claiming they fighting against the drugs, the war on drugs that was eating off of drugs.
You didn't see when Ronald Reagan said that time, held up that bag of cocaine and said, "And you asking me where we gonna get money for weapons?" He said that shit on the film.
But you got to think of it like this: R.J. Reynolds is the parent company that sells all the cigarettes. They sell Newports, Camels, all that shit. But they the same ones who own the commercials that they put out. The truth commercials telling you how tobacco killing you.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's them too. That's R.J. Reynolds too. He putting out a double message.
Yeah, because they got to tell us what they doing, so that's how they do it. They supposed to. That's a universal law. They know all the spiritual laws, so they know that they got to tell us. So they'll do it in a slick way.
Yeah, man. Like he putting it out. Hey, cigarettes cause cancer and all this shit.
Hey,
And
that's
then
some bitch ass shit, man. You to sell this shit and then you get profit off a motherfucking commercial too, telling us we gonna have cancer, bro.
yeah,
Shit,
why
they'll
you
do
think,
anything.
look? Why you think Johnson and Johnson only paying people who caught cancer, man? Because you know how many black people that use baby powder.
Yeah, we used to love that baby powder shit.
Hey, I seen that shit in jail. The lawsuit it was on. They had put it on the wall. The Johnson and Johnson was getting sued. A class action.
Right. But if they just say, are we gonna compensate everybody who use Johnson and Johnson, they ass would be bankrupt right now.
Facts. Cause we used to use that shit with the babies. Remember? We used to use people come outside with motherfucking powder. Remember that shit?
Hey, that was the era, Queen. Hey, look, Y'all don't know what Queen Lotus time about. Hey, look, niggas used to go outside with baby powder around them like they bitch, bro. Like for real, your bitch powder it off. And then your bitch be like, just throwing some powder, they keep you cool. So now the gang members doing it. So now they cool on everything, bro. Queen ain't lying, bro. Every nigga was walking around with powder on them in 07, 06, all that shit. Niggas walking
That's a
around.
fact.
People was walking around with powder on them in the early 90s. Motherfucker had that shit in their shoes, your motherfucking feet stinking, your ass. I'll dump that shit in my brother's shoes, nigga. So I sprinkle up, nigga. Every night, nigga, I'm sprinkling them bitches, nigga.
That's a fact.
On the real. My brother shit used to be Ricky, nigga.
He was a George running for Baton Rouge. Yeah, we saying I had seen the Andrew. Nene had pulled it up.
Yeah, but hey, it's a lot of people that be eating off that type of stuff, man. Like you'll be surprised, man. They getting paid, man.
They really are. They getting paid to destroy us.
Like people don't think it's real, but it's real, man.
I don't know why they don't. I don't know why people. I guess it's hard to understand. It seems so surreal to people, but after you start reading them books and you start understanding what they doing, you be like, wow, this whole fucking world is not what we fucking thought it was. It's just not.
Yeah, that's like they put Idi Amin in exile for killing 300,000 motherfuckers for population control, but then you gonna poison your water supply and kill 500,000 motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
with the chemtrails and shit. Yeah. That's the world we in. We in a war. We in a serious war, yo.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I just seen, did you just see today the Kremlin? They blew that shit up.
No.
Man, they got the little dude. They got him putting him in the car and everything. He dropped a bomb down there at one of their little things they had going on in the Kremlin, man. Blew that motherfucking shit up.
Who the dude who they looking for?
It's some little young dude. They got him. They already got him. They had his picture on the news and everything earlier. He dropped a bomb somewhere down there where they was having a little gathering in the Kremlin, and that shit went off. See, that's the difference between America and over there. In France and shit, it ain't nothing to see a train station get blowed up.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie to you, Anthony Reed. I see your comment, and what I think about R. Kelly is, man. Hey, look, he a sick motherfucker, and the rest of them motherfucker, all them parents and everything, all they ass need to be in jail. Everybody who knew about it and aid and assisted that shit, even them grown hoes who was having threesome with the little girl, they need to be in jail too, bro. He ain't the only one supposed to be in there. Whoever was going to get them little girls for him, bro, they ass supposed to be in jail too, bro. Well, everybody just turned on him, bro. He the only motherfucker in there. All they ass supposed to be in there. The parents was seducing motherfuckers. On some real shit. They said the parents seduced them. I'm just keeping it real, man. Whoever asked about R. Kelly, man, shit. I got the daughter, bro. I don't want no grown ass nigga pissing on my daughter or even thinking about
it. Hey, man. Riley said, if you see piss coming your way, is you gonna A, stand there, or you gonna B, get the fuck out the way, man.
Yeah, I seen that too when they was in court. Yeah, on the Boondocks, I seen that shit, man. They got R. Kelly with a mask on. This nigga R. Kelly said it was his brother. I remember that shit. His brother was in jail with us on Division 2. His brother was like, hell no, that wasn't me. That was Robert.
Yeah, hey, cuz look, you know that's the dude that used to be in all the videos back in the day. He was playing with the bald head.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be R. Kelly, but that wasn't R. Kelly, that was him.
Yeah. Hey, they try to blame it on him, bro. I remember they came to Division 2 and got his ass. You pissing on little girls with a mask on? That motherfucker, R. Kelly brother was scared than a motherfucker.
He only offered him 50,000. That's why he ain't do it.
Yeah, he offered him 50,000 to take the case for him. But imagine if he would have took that case, Queen. That 50,000 ain't worth that 30-something years, is it? Hell fucking no. You can make 50,000 your damn self by coming up with an idea, man.
Swipe said R. Kelly brother was scared of the motherfucker.
Yeah, he was scared of the motherfucker. They came and got his ass. Hey, they want to talk to you. He's wanted to holler at you about your brother. He came back and told us. R. Kelly trying to put that shit on his brother. He's like,
they were saying it was his brother in New York. Let me tell you something. New York was so hurt about cows. We loved us some fucking cows, y'all.
That Kale's a goat, man. I still can't. I wonder, like, the fuck is you made you like, just like you can have my mama, bro. Like, it's to the point. My mama told me one day. I say, Mom, what you think about R. Kelly? She say, go ahead on with that goofy shit, tell. I say, what you mean, Mama? She said, I'm gonna listen to whatever the fuck I want. Ain't nobody gonna tell. I said, all right, Mama. I was just asking you a question, bro. My mama flipped on me.
Yeah, they love R. Kelly, man. Yippee-ki-yo, yippee-ki-yay, man. That's what I don't understand about them. You can have virtually any woman you want, man. You don't gotta say too much. You don't gotta spit no game. You don't gotta do
nothing, bro.
Like, what? Why you want to go with some little ass kids, man?
And then the one girl he picked up outside the fucking, his guards picked up outside the fucking courthouse, bro. The little girl was holding up a sign, and his guards went up. Why he ain't locked up? We all seen this on the news camera that caught it when he was out there, that the guard whispered in the girl ear and gave her the money, bro. Like, it's on a news thing. Like, this shit. Why he ain't locked up, bro?
Yeah, because he's supposed to, man, I ain't doing that shit. Get your goofy ass on. Right? But when the motherfucker spreading that bread around, that just show you how many people, you know, a lot of people, everybody got a price, man. Some people price just higher than others, man.
What about his wife? I knew girls was in the room pissing in buckets. Why the fuck you ain't get them help then? You should be in jail too, bitch. On everything. You should be in jail too, bitch. You knew about the buckets, the pissing. They was locked in rooms and shackles and shit. That's called motherfucker you ate in the bed, right? On everything. Lock all their ass up.
That's a fact. You speaking facts.
You gotta think though, all of them was benefits. They didn't have shit going on. There nobody know who the fuck they were.
That's true.
Oh, I'm saying though, for his wife to come out and be like, "Oh, he was treating me. He had them in the room with buckets, and bitch, you've been with him for the last 18 years, 20 years, and you seen all this shit."
Yeah, she was crying them fucking tears and shit.
Crocodile Dundee ass tears, man. Like, come on, man. Like, R. Kelly got folded up. He got folded up. All of them should have been in there. If I was R. Kelly, I would have been like, he helped me too. On everything. She went to go and get a bitch, all that shit, bro. They all put it on R. Kelly, bro.
She was sleeping with them too, I heard. She was doing
yeah, the girl was sleeping. Yeah, the wife and the girl was sleeping with them, bro.
Yeah, she was sleeping with them. And he was meeting everybody at McDonald's.
Everybody tell me that. Everybody tell me about the McDonald's on 79th.
That's the first Hey, look, that's the first McDonald's. When he got out of jail, man, when he got out of Cook County for the shit, where he went straight to the McDonald's, hugging on, trying to hug on some kid. I'm like, bro, what the fuck wrong with him, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, you just got out of jail for this shit, dog.
Hey,
yeah, I think all of them should be in jail, though. Everybody who was around that R. Kelly shit, like when them parents was outside throwing rocks at the window and a bodyguard came out and said, I'm going to call the police if they looking for their kids, bro. What the fuck you telling them you going to call the police? And then the police coming and they ain't doing shit about it. The lady them telling them that her kids up in here being held hostage.
They know what's going on. They let them do it.
The girl came to the door and told them to go away, though.
How she gonna tell them to go away and she 13?
No, the girl that they was talking to wasn't no minor then. When her mama when her mama and her daddy flew out there and was looking for her and all of that shit, she wasn't no mind.
When they came to Chicago, right, and they was on like on the low end on like 30 something, like they was on like 29th and Halsted around there somewhere in the condos. Like it was like a, it was yeah. That's what I'm talking about, y'all.
Yeah, she wasn't no minor then. That's why she told them he ain't doing shit to me. Going on somewhere.
All right, what about the girl who had the threesome with the minor? Remember when she was on there telling, like, we had a lot of threesomes. She was older.
Yeah.
She should have went to jail. She was having threesomes with the minor, and she knowing she a minor. She Sparkle niece. Sparkle bogus too, bro. Like you knew this nigga was. You gotta know this nigga was like that, bro. And you left your motherfucking niece. You failed your niece. You failed her.
Her mom and daddy now, they was so thirsty. Like, first of all, ain't nobody came out on Rockland ever, nigga. Why y'all keep listening to this nigga talking about he finna give y'all a deal, man? Ain't not one album came out on Rockland, man. He still had that
Only Star. You better be careful what you say to me.
Yeah, Star came out on Rockland. He right.
Okay,
she right.
Okay, Sparkle. That was it.
That's it.
That was it.
Was Bugatti them on there? Or they was on Cash Money, wasn't they?
Look, he wasn't even on Rockland. He was on Jive.
He used to always holler out Rockland too.
Yeah, because that was his shit. But he was on Jive though. He was over there with Pimp C. Them.
All right, so the girl who was in the crib was 19, right? So that mean that was the 19-year-old. That was the one who was having sex with the 14-year-old with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's supposed to be in the prison.
Yeah.
Supposed to be in prison, bro.
You know they don't look at shit like that, man.
Remember when Dave Chappelle came out with "I'll piss on you, I'll pee on you"?
Oh, that shit was so funny. That shit was so funny.
Hey, now my boy Dave Chappelle, man. He said that boy so dirty, man. He said, "I wanna piss on you."
Y'all crazy, man.
Oh, my son used to be singing that song all the time.
Man, crazy, man. Only way in my life complete if I turn your face to a toilet, Steve.
Hey, this nigga crazy, man.
Hey, man, that man crazy, man. Hey, that's the print of the king now, man.
Yo, that shit was probably.
Hey, so what they just took R. Kelly. So what they just took his all his music. They just took who took his rights then? Who took all his
mother? They said Aaliyah's mother made him sign because he didn't know how to read and write. They said Aaliyah's mother got his rights.
Damn.
But he didn't know how to read and write.
So that means Aaliyah's mama participated in him them getting married.
Listen.
You see what I'm saying?
Her uncle did all that shit, man. Barry Hankerson is Aaliyah's uncle. Barry Hankerson is the executive over there at Jive, man. He the one got R. Kelly to write the songs for Aaliyah. That's her uncle. That's her blood uncle. He set all that goofy shit up so he keep R. Kelly over there making them motherfucking songs.
I remember they went
down with it too. The mother too.
106 and Park they went on, or they went on BET. I know it was BET or VH1 or something. And R. Kelly lied about his age on that motherfucker. I could pull it up. R. Kelly lied about his age. He said he was like 27. He was really like 30 something. And Aaliyah, Aaliyah said she was grown on that bitch. And she was really 15. Yeah, bro. I remember that shit, bro.
Aaliyah to the industry, just like they sold Prince to the industry, just like they sold Whitney to the industry, just like they sold Michael to the industry. They be selling their kids, y'all. That's what they do.
But they gave him a pass with the annulment. They ain't even go for no money because he was on a record. He was on Jive with them, man. So they ain't go for no money because that was gonna be tapping into their money that they already get. So they left that shit alone. This motherfucker go back and grab another motherfucker. Like he was a serial Oh, that motherfucker crazy.
He wasn't the only one. All of them be doing that, but they use it against the black people. That's why Bill Cosby was comfortable doing his shit too. They all be doing that
Hey,
shit.
no. Bill was on some other shit though.
What pill Bill was on? Let me hear your thoughts.
Hey, listen. This one lady that made me believe that shit. Everybody else that I heard, I didn't believe that shit. It was one lady, Beverly Johnson, man. Do y'all know who Beverly Johnson is? The one who played Miss Trinidad on Martin?
They don't know who she is, but I know who she is.
She played Martin's school teacher, Miss
Yeah.
Trinidad.
Yeah.
Beverly Johnson is an international supermodel. She been getting bread. Like when she said that he did that shit to her, I'm like, yeah, she ain't got no reach. She got money. She ain't broke or none of that shit. She ain't been broke since the
She don't never be talking. She don't never say shit.
Yeah, so it's safe to say Bill was putting a little bit in the bag and a little bit in they drink.
Hey man, they say Bill was what Lil Wayne say? You drink, but I don't drink. So when you're not looking, I pull something out in the safe. Bill was popping them.
No, I was hearing that shit before even. I was hearing that on the streets years ago.
Hey, you finna get fucked today.
Yeah.
That's why, when he was making them Jello pudding, the way he used to move his lips, I said, yeah, it's something about that nigga. He on some bullshit, bro.
But then he used to be trying to tell Eddie Murphy what to do and trying to tell Dave Chappelle and them what to do. That's why when he got locked up, I ain't give a fuck.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I thought at first I was the motherfuckers like we be talking on the channel and shit. So a lot of people was like, yeah, it's because he was bad in the little CBS shit, and then I took consideration because I know pills back then that probably was the shit when they was doing that shit.
Them old lemons. Oh man, come on, man.
What old lemons?
The pills. He was putting their ass out for some hours, man.
And Spanish Fly too. Remember Spanish Fly, pimp?
Man, that shit they said, the roofies and shit, that shit like chlorophyll. Chloroform. That shit.
Hey, I know how that shit is, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. One day we white mama house. And it's a party up there. We all up there. And it's a party. Don't nobody know this motherfucker or nothing, bro. I set my cup down on the counter. I don't even drink liquor. I don't drink none of that shit. But I set my cranberry juice on the counter. I went to the washroom to piss. I came back and took a swig, bro, and I grabbed onto a motherfucker. I felt like I was going down, bro. Like I was dizzy off that one drink, bro. Like the one sip that I took. Man, I'm talking about stop the tape. Everybody in the crib. Who the fuck is dude? On my mama, bro. Hey, beat the fuck out of him. He had a whole bag of GHB in his pocket, bro. And a law came to Parkway. They just picked his ass up, took him to jail, handcuffed him, bro. All the hoes out there, like, lock him up.
Back in the day, they used to put the eye drops, the real eye drops.
The Vaccine. Yeah, the Vaccine.
Motherfuckers
make you black out.
Crazy and shit.
Yeah, the Vaccine. I remember that shit. I was in like grade school when the teachers was warning us like motherfuckers putting Vaccine in people's drinks and making them black out.
Yeah, Spanish Fly. Yeah, people was using Spanish Fly here though, but they was just fucking off that shit. That shit wasn't doing no rape man shit. Unless y'all had some other shit. But yeah, Bill was bogus too, man. And only reason why Camille stood by because she looking at it like this motherfucker on his way out anyway. I'm gonna get the whole shit. Why would I divorce him for half when I could stay here till this motherfucker croak and get the whole shit?
He say Jay-Z was behind the surviving R. Kelly. What you think about that, Queen?
I wouldn't put it past him. I don't trust that dude at all.
Hey man, I be listening to Dame Dash. I ain't gonna lie, man. And at first I thought Dame Dash was a motherfucking nut, bro. But as the time go on, I'll be like, man, this nigga Dame Dash on to something. Especially when he said that shit about they got the $1 million place where the beds at. I'm like, how the fuck you know about CPC? Like only motherfuckers know about that shit is like the motherfuckers in the city. So when he said that shit, I'm like, yeah, he tapped in, bro. He know what's going on, bro. They got motherfuckers like zombies out here. Then they release you for 2 weeks. You kill somebody, then they wheel you back in with a needle. Like that shit foul, bro. What they doing in the city, bro?
So y'all think Jay was bogus?
Hell yeah, Jay was bogus. Jay set up a lot of people. Jay, we could do a whole lot.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like Dame them, bro. I kind of like see it, bro. Like I think they would. I think I don't know, man. I can't even get it out, bro. Queen. I'm gonna let Queen talk. I can't even get it out about the situation. Like, but Dame, bro. I be listening to him, bro. Like when he said Jay-Z got him robbed for the 5,000 coming out, I ain't believe that shit. He like Jay-Z got me robbed, robbed for my watching.
He probably did. I'm telling you, he probably did. He's shiesty. I'm telling you.
Fossey Brown was 16.
He's a shiesty nigga, y'all.
Yeah,
Queen, can you vouch for that?
Yeah, she was 16 when she first hit the scene with when she was in that LL Cool J song. She said, "Yeah, he was 16."
Yeah.
I mean, there was that Jay girlfriend. That's what I think they trying to
that's what they were saying. Yeah, she was. He was hitting that. He was hitting that.
That's true though.
So I could believe Superhead when she said Superhead was like, I ain't want to. My jaws was tied. Jay-Z got up in the back of the car and forced the head down to his pants, bro. I say, bro, that's some devilish shit, bro. Like, and then you gotta believe Superhead, bro. She done sucked everybody on the planet, bro. Like, what she gonna lie about this one situation for, bro? She done sucked all the best of them motherfuckers who had more money than Jay-Z back then.
Yeah, she ain't chewed me up. Superhead, we looking for you, baby.
Man, you had niggas in the joint ordering that book, bro. So many people in the joints ordering that shit, bro, and then they on the deck talking about it. Damn, man. Shaq spent all that bread. I'm like,
nobody
man.
dirtier than P. Diddy. Yeah, P. Diddy, man, it's a wrap for him, man. But he don't care now. He got it.
Oh, man, P. Diddy, bro. I don't even, man. That dude weird, bro. Ever since Fendi Boy came back to Chicago with the motherfucking big draws on, man. Diddy and Faith, Diddy and Faith husband, man. They between them two, bro. They two are lining out Fendi Boy ass. What's his name? What's Faith ex-husband name?
Stevie J.
Stevie J. That's who Fendi Boy was like. I'm in a crib. So when he said he was in Diddy crib, I said, oh.
Everybody said that.
Everybody, because look, everybody who said they'd been to Diddy house, they say he be on some try to take 50 cents. Say, nah, he trying to get me with the shopping shit. On there, I heard 50 said, I say, yeah, Diddy. He said, hey, he told Fabulous Queen, he say, Fab, why you don't want to come kick it with me, daddy? Fab said,
I already party with you.
I already party with you, but you ain't getting in my bed, daddy. I say, man, I would have reached over the table, knocked his ass out, dead the fuck out, bro.
You can't, because then they're gonna be thrown out the industry. They gonna
that's true, Queen. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? They can't even do that.
He traumatized Usher. I ain't gonna lie, because Usher say, they asked Usher, would you leave your kid around Diddy? They got fuck no. On everything, I say, yeah.
Left him with Diddy, and he was doing things to he turned Usher out.
Yeah, he was doing Usher. I think Confessions was about Diddy. These are my confessions. Man, I'm broke and I don't know what to do, because he was broke when he was with Diddy. So Diddy was taking advantage of that ass. That nigga Diddy weird though, man. He weird. I know he wouldn't be acting like that if Big was here. Big would never go like that, bro. Like, hell no. I could see Big flipping on his ass like, what you on, son? Yeah, he fucked over everybody. I ain't gonna lie, bro. All them motherfuckers. I just heard 5 different motherfuckers who was on this label threatening him. The latest people who threatened him was D Block. They say, man, we don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. All we want is our shit, man. On everything. We been with you long enough, son. On my mama, Styles P and them ain't playing with his ass. They want their shit. Like, he deserved to give them their shit, bro. He done made money. Mary J should have us shit. All of them should have their shit, bro. They made so much money off them. That's how Usher got herpes. Damn, Usher got herpes. Oh, that's why dude mad then shit. Dude, like, you dancing with little herpes Fuck away from me. What's that girl name who was just dancing naked with Usher? Had the see-through shit on. Yeah, that's why her boyfriend was mad. Can't be dancing with no motherfucker got no herpes or STD and then think I'm finna be kicking around with you. Puff had big kill. Hey, 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 I think they applied pressure to Puff too, man. I really think them boys in California was like, bro, you'll never be able to come back here. And he gave up him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's what it seemed like in the movie, bro. That's
Nah,
what it
he wanted Biggie's catalog. Big was about to leave. Big had a deal sitting on the table with Capitol Records for his own deal, and he was about to get double what he got. Puffy had got 30 million. They was gonna give Big 60 million.
Wait,
So
hold on. Was he in a truck with him, Queen, or was he not in the truck?
no, he was in a different truck. Well, why was you in a different truck?
Yeah, in California. This your main artist.
And people was telling him, like they had got the call in New York, like people in LA didn't want Big to die. People was calling and telling them to vest up and be careful and all that. But Puffy was telling them they wasn't getting no extra security and they don't need this and they don't need that. And it's a million recording studios in New York City. You ain't have to go to no fucking LA to record this album. That don't even make no sense.
That was weird, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Pac came out with that to living down LA and then Big, I'm going back, and then he dead, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that was some hurtful moment. I cried when both of them died, but I cried when Big died, man. When I seen them,
That's why when both of them died too, yeah.
when I seen them carrying his casket, man, through the streets, bro, I'm like, man, if I ever go, bro, I want to go like that, bro. Carry me through the streets, bro. Pass me around, bro. One time.
Well, it was so like I went out there when they had the bodies drive through. It was millions of people on that fucking block.
Hell yeah, bro. I cried like that was my motherfucking brother or something, bro. I'm like,
Mhm.
damn, bro.
He was getting ready to beat his shit. He was getting ready to blow up.
Yeah, they took out too early, bro. They got took out. They got took out for getting used and then got took out.
And he was crying when he saw on the news that Pac had died too. They don't be talking about that.
Yeah, I seen Lil C's. I've been watching Lil C's like his little shits and he was like, man, Big love Pac, bro. Like
Hmm.
they was misleading them, bro. And then he even said Puffy too. Puffy was with that shit too.
I know. But he don't tell the whole truth like Gene Deal be telling it though. He don't tell it like Big Gene be telling it. Puffy Bodyguard be telling it all. And he said that Puff had said before Suge went to jail and before Tupac and Big got killed, he said that Puffy had said, I don't want to be involved in this beef and shit. He said, I don't care if Big gotta die, I don't care if Pac gotta die, and I don't care if Suge go to jail. And that's exactly what the fuck happened.
Yeah, I seen one nigga was what that who was with Biggie. He came out and said that shit. He said, man, Puff got that shit dead, man, on everything, bro. Like, I'm like, damn. And then for a nigga to go up to your mama and tell her, like, oh, man, you gonna get the niggas and all that shit. That's why I tell y'all, get out the streets, man. Niggas will hug your mama after they done backdoored your dumb ass. Be hug your mama in the funeral home. That shit hit different.
The damn sure do. But let me take my ass to bed, y'all. It's almost
We
12
love you,
o'clock.
Queen. We love you, Queen. We love
I
you.
love y'all too. I got to take my ass to work in the
Shout out
morning.
to Queen Lotus, man. If y'all want to follow Queen Lotus, man, follow her at Queen Lotus one. Hold on. 126. Y'all, Queen Lotus 126. Y'all go
Thank
over there and follow Queen Lotus, man. She got a dope channel, bro. She got knowledge, man. And give her, y'all gotta listen, bro. Before you say something to her, bro. Just let her hear out and then come with your comment. Don't be disrespectful though. Just hear out first, bro. Like, cause she got real jewels, bro. I learned a lot from her in these 2 years that I've been on here. She been on here with me, bro. When I came in, she the first person to hit me up. Like,
you.
yeah, I see you doing your thing. I'm glad you came out. Keep pushing. Like, she was the first one, the first with her and Bando. They came
Mhm.
out on everything and said, like, congratulations, bro. I'm glad you're on this bitch. Keep pushing. So, shout out to Queen Lotus, man. Y'all make sure y'all go and follow her, man.
Salute, pimp. Nice meeting you. Salute to the chat. Y'all have a good night.
You too, mama.
Oh, Jamie Foxx out the hospital from Diddy party. Oh yeah, I seen Jamie Foxx. They say he was downtown and shit.
Man, that ain't look like no
Hey,
motherfucking
look, I was
Jamie.
just finna say it, bro. I just seen the a news reporter from Chicago said that wasn't Jamie Foxx, bro.
That looked like he had a little boosie haircut and looked like somebody else. He ain't look like that wasn't no Jamie Foxx.
So you saying Lil Boosie came to Chicago and was playing like he Jamie Foxx?
Man, that dude was slim. He was skinny as hell. He looked like Lil Boosie and damn, what's that dude's name, man? He be making them little clips and shit. He looked like dude that made that. I'm sorry, I lied to you, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona.
Oh, you talking about Miles? Little Miles off Moesha.
Oh, dude.
Damn, whole time I thought that was C Hood talking. Oh, that's C's. His shit be Jamie Foxx can't walk yet. That wasn't him. He had a stroke. Not the Boosie fade. His name ain't even really Jamie Foxx. Oh, y'all crazy.
Yeah, we know that. It's just an actor name, man. It's just
oh yeah, we been on that. Like we watching Living Color, bro. 11 Color tell you they real name and they said name. In Living Color.
Yeah, on the first ones, his name was Jamie Foxx on them.
Yup, his name wasn't Jamie Foxx. All you gotta do is watching Living Color, man. Babe, let me get see what that shake like.
Hey, I don't why Living Color ain't get syndicated?
What you mean? Remix?
Like they start, you know how they play the Jeffersons and shit over and over again?
Yeah.
Like they get paid off that shit. They ain't syndicating Living Color though. That shit crazy.
Because if they do, what's the name them gonna get that bag? They ain't gonna get no money. What's the name them gonna get that bag? It been so long that 30 years over with. They got the rights to that shit now, ain't it?
Man, they deserve that shit though. They deserve that shit. You've been eating off these motherfuckers all this time.
King back. He could have had a stroke. His name ain't even. We already seen that. What else? What else we got? Everybody wanted to be Tony. That's some real shit. Much when the women deem that shit uncool, niggas will rap different. Oh yeah. Lock all them up, throw away the key for sure. King back. Yeah, Scud. They was saying something about Jay-Z and Beyonce. That all them being there to that weird shit though. Like they say Tiny and Tip.
What, be on that freaky shit?
Yeah, they said Tiny and Tip. Goddamn it! I seen the girl come out and said that they supposed to rape them and all type of shit.
Man, but this what I'm saying though. Why everybody care, man? Like, come on, man. Y'all doing this shit for nothing. Y'all doing this shit with ugly bitches. Y'all got 2 ugly bitches in the crib. Y'all got to split 2 packs of noodles between all 3 of y'all. You dumping some sausages and the shit up in there trying to get these hoes full. And you probably gave them $40 a piece and bought them something to drink.
And little things. All the way at the end by the wall. The green socks, the way we put it up. You ain't missed nothing. We just getting into it, man. We just getting into it. This Seasley. His name Seasley on YouTube, man. He always on the channel. He came on the channel and shit.
Give a man money and watch him act funny. Nah, not everybody, man.
No, not everybody, bro. Some people ain't never had shit.
With money, you was already funny, man. You was already funny. You just showing your true colors now. Don't let money change you, man. They been told you that, man. Eddie Levert said, "Don't let money change you, man."
Eddie Levert.
Hell yeah.
Who is that, baby? Hold on to me. Them dudes.
Don't let money change you. Almighty dollar. Niggas will steal from their brother for the love of money. Nigga will rob their own mother.
Hell no. Hey, y'all hear this nigga? Y'all be that shit true though. Matter of fact, that shit was on what's the name, wasn't it?
New Jack City.
Yeah, New Jack City. I'm finna watch a movie tonight, man.
Yeah,
watch a movie with my wife, man. We're gonna plot for the morning, then go to bed, man. You know.
Gerald was my boy too, man. Baby, man. I couldn't understand how he died like that, Gerald Levert, man. I ain't know he was fucking around with that shit, man. But that boy was cold though. They had some strong voices, all of them.
I like that shit, Gerald Levert with Keith Sweat. The best, the what about last? They snapped on that. They threw that song up, bro.
LSG.
And girl, when you ever sing a song. Hey, that boy R. Kelly, he a bagging bitch on everything. That nigga bag. That nigga, I see. You saw Lil Baby gay pics. Oh, yeah, man. Hey, Lil Baby doing that for the elite, though, man. You know, after you get a certain level, you got it. In them games, you got to get your ass tapped with.
Lil Baby, too?
Oh, yeah, they got him.
Damn, I was fucking with that nigga.
They got Smirk, too. Young Thug proposed to him, bro.
Who?
Young Thug.
Proposed to who?
Lil Durk.
Come on, man.
Man, he got, look, man, I know you saying this shit and I was in jail, bro. Niggas was talking about it, right? So I get out, right? And then I see this video, right? Durk was confused, bro. You could tell, like, Lil Durk was really confused. Like, what the fuck going on? But he sat there and let the man put the ring on his hand. Then it wasn't about him putting the ring on his hand because, you know, mob bosses do this shit. It was what Young Thug said. Now tell all the hoes out there that Lil Durk took him. Man, I would have beat the fuck out of Young Thug. I'm telling you, I know how I am, bro. Especially if I got a nigga who that with me that's gonna ride. If another nigga jump up, I'm beating Young Thug ass, bro.
But that's what I just told you. Everybody got their price, man. You willing to compromise your principles to be around some motherfuckers, bro. You crazy.
Hey, I think like with them people, like,
man, he's supposed to knock this motherfucker.
Yeah, he's supposed to knock them out, bro. He's supposed to knock them out, no doubt. When I seen that shit, I couldn't believe it, bro. Like, we was in jail, and motherfuckers, like, the guards was telling us this in Centralia, like, man, y'all homie them, didn't you say Lil Durk was your homie? He was talking to one of the guys who was from Lamron, or he was from over there somewhere, Tay-Town, he was from somewhere, and he was like, man, you be talking about that's your homie, he proposed to niggas, and everybody in the joint was like, nah, bro, everybody was talking about it. What you think about Gunna still being up? Man, he up, nigga. He up. They listening to his music. I told y'all that. I told you the other day, man. I got off the motherfucker. I got downtown, bro. We was riding around the city. Every motherfucking Uber, every motherfucking car that I was in with my homie and them, everybody, they was wanging that shit, bro. I'm telling you, they was beating that shit, bro. They wasn't beating no Young Thug. They wasn't beating none of that shit. They was beating him. Let me tell you who else they playing out there. They playing Gunna. They playing Future. They playing fucking who else they fucking playing? They was in the car. Whoever the fuck that Skiller dude is. Man, I ain't hear nobody from Chicago shit being played in the city, bro. I ain't hear not one Chicago song, bro.
Everybody who went against Gunna looking crazy. Why they looking crazy? He's still a rat. Here y'all go again, man, trying to change up the rules to the game. That man a rat.
Hey, bro. He ain't though.
He is.
Nah, he ain't. Cause look though, it's another nigga, bro. Right now, who doing more years than Young Thug gonna get on everything, bro. He been in jail. Gunna was on caps, bro. He said, man, he ain't do it. My cousin ain't do it. This dude with the red shirt had on the same shit. Hey, look, bro. Nobody cared about what's his name, Lawrence. His name Lawrence something. Nobody cared about that shit. Nobody cared about dude though. Young Thug then was with this nigga. This shit happened in 2015, bro. Nobody cared about it, bro. Like nobody cared about the shit, right? Until Young Thug got locked up. But what about dude who was already in jail since 2015? Got 89 years, bro.
Who put him in jail?
Gunna.
Okay. So why you say he ain't no?
Cause Young Thug and them kicked it with the nigga. What about the other nigga, bro? So what? So ain't no exempt. That's what I'm saying, bro. So Young Thug and them said, "Fuck, dude." We still.
So you saying he sent one dude up and Young Thug and them was fucking with him
all the way to the top, bro, for money purposes. That's what the fuck they get, bro, because they knew. Right. Just like we seen the video, they seen it. We ain't from Atlanta and we seen this shit. He walking around with CNN, bro, doing a motherfucking CNN story. And he say, motherfucking, no, I wasn't my cousin. Like, yeah, it's like nobody cares, bro. Everybody do that shit, bro.
All right, but look, how many people that you know that told on motherfuckers and everybody still kicking it with him right now?
Everybody. That's what he just said. Nobody cares, bro. That's what Wins and Ton said. Nobody cares, bro. Like for real. They ain't care about dude got 80 years. Yeah, Thug about to be wearing some dresses in jail. It's safe to say he definitely about to be wearing them bitch because he said, man, if they give me a long time, I'm gonna transform. I'm gonna be over there with the women. He already got his plan. He said he's gonna transform.
But look, that's the answer right there. They don't care until it happened to them.
Yeah. See, and that's what I'm saying. That's exactly why I'm getting that. They ain't care what dude got 80 years. They ain't give a fuck. So why should we give a fuck when Young Thug fight for his life? Cause dude have been in jail since 2015. And he was like, when it came up, look, when this segment pop up, it said, man from the Great Street. No, what the fuck his gun is? Some Charlie Park Crips or some shit. Wherever you from. This shit was on the internet, bro. On my mama, bro. This shit was on the internet, bro. This shit was on CNN, bro. He walking around the hood, his hood, Shady Park. And dude was like, so who did it? Gunna say, it was Lorenz Tate. My cousin didn't do it. It was him. He had on the same shirt, bro. On my mama, bro. He said this in 2015, bro. Thug and them knew about the shit, bro. And then they still hung with him. And now they in jail. They want us to be like, oh, man, he told on the nah, bro. You was with him when y'all knew he had dude. But you ain't care because you wanted the money. Now you in there. Now you want us to care and stop his money. Like, nah, bro. It don't work like that.
It's the life he chose.
Yeah. Hey, he should never been. Hey, when he did it to dude, if Thug now would have been like, oh, yeah, ooh, they wouldn't be in that position. Went to jail, he got it covered up quick. Wait, what? When Thug Manager went to jail, it got covered up quick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they covered that shit up quick.
Hey, he right where he wanted to be. He wanted to wear skirts.
Yeah, he right where he wanted to be. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I was tired of him, motherfucker, tricking the kids, bro, on everything, bro. Like, he on my best friend, bro. I'm in my cell, bro, and I see this nigga go, he sitting on somebody's lap, bro. And then he turned to a female. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, man. That's why everybody running around this bitch talking about I identify with girls so they can get in the girl bathroom and pick up the motherfucking skirts.
He sure said it, bro. He said that shit. He said he said in one of his raps. He said if he go to jail for a long time, he gonna be over there with the women because he finna get a sex change. I said, damn. This nigga don't care. They don't care. To what happened to them, bro.
If you doing that just to get over there with the girls, what you gonna do when you get the sex change? What you done gave up the pole. What you gonna do?
Hey, this nigga crazy, bro. Hey, y'all. He just said what Young Thug go do when he cut off his thing, man, to get the transformation. He done gave up the pole. Yeah, I always stuck back. I always said that shit the whole time, but it was going over people's head. Like, I just don't look at Gunna like that, bro. Or I don't look at 6ix9ine like that. A lot of motherfuckers look at 6ix9ine like that. Hey, bro, if that motherfucker tell you, Yeah, 6ix9ine ain't no gang member anyway, bro.
Right.
Like he paid his way in.
They ain't had no business. If y'all was gonna do business with him or whatever, y'all should have kept him away from all that shit. Y'all should have just been doing y'all business. Like taking them to projects and shit, got them doing dumb shit.
Yeah, all cause the bag. But my whole thing with the 6ix9ine shit, right? These niggas robbing him, plotting on his mama, hit his baby mama, kidnapped him, all type of shit, bro. Like, come on, man. And then I supposed to go to jail with y'all too. I supposed to go to jail with y'all when y'all the leader of the Bloods and shit like that. I supposed to go to jail with y'all. Like a motherfucker just gotta look at it like that. What did 6ix9ine supposed to be loyal after he knew that they did all this shit? Was he supposed to go to jail with the same niggas that they did this shit to? You just got to think about it like that, bro. Like, hell no. I ain't going to jail with y'all, nigga. Y'all kidnap my mama, me. Y'all try to kidnap my mama, plot, then they caught it. Y'all, you fucking my baby mama. All this type of shit. Like, what the fuck, bro? If I'm
the one with the bag, they wouldn't have never made it to jail. If they did all that shit to me, they wouldn't have never made it to
But yeah, see, but that's how you know he ain't no street nigga. He ain't no street nigga, bro. Yeah, he had to. That's why I don't be saying nothing about 6ix9ine. I never said nothing about 6ix9ine, bro. I ain't never clown him or none of that, bro. Cause you know I'm talking about any niggas who be talking that shit, bro. You get put in that position, you go do it too, bro. Like for real, you gonna do that shit too.
I ain't doing it. They gonna have to slam me.
Nah, bro, I ain't going to jail no nigga who kidnapped me, bro. Like, nah, hell nah. And they got all the authority. I know all my commissary going to his box.
I got plenty of years to beat the fuck out, torture that motherfucker.
Man, 6ix9ine can't beat dude. Their bloods up in there go kill his ass.
They was out of pocket, man, for even bringing him into that shit. That was on.
Lil Baby wins a ton. Say Lil Baby out here looking like an Oreo. Hey, yeah, man. Hey, I don't know what's going on with the Lil Baby shit though. But man, like, you know, Lil Baby came out and said that people who talking about it weird. Like, how the fuck is they weird, bro? And you got two niggas on your ass cheeks. I know niggas all my life, bro. I ain't getting no hug like that, nigga. I don't miss no nigga like that, nigga. I ain't even hug my brother. I don't hug my brother when he came and pick me up from boot camp or none of that shit, nigga. We slap hands, nigga. Ain't no nigga finna get no motherfucking hugs like that. But in a rap game, bro, it's a dude on Math Hoffa, bro. A dude on Math Hoffa, he always explain like what the industry like. He like, man, to get in the industry, bro, they'll kick it with you, drug you, have somebody have sex with you, bone you, and then be like, hey, look, sign this contract or we're gonna leak this video of these two dudes running the train on you. Like, that shit foul, bro. Like, I don't even want to be in the industry, bro. If shit going on like that, I don't want to be in the industry, bro.
But this the thing, though. They got YouTube and shit now. They don't even have to sign no deals. Why y'all still falling into the trap?
Hey, yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Like, look. Like, if I was your boy, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your boy should never sign no deal, man. I know he was broke at.
Your boy shouldn't have signed nothing.
Man, your boy don't need no deal, man. Hey, look, I can tell you just off YouTube, he gonna get $1 million a month every 28 days.
That boy ain't have to sign nothing, man. I don't know what his contract like though. I don't know how he got his shit.
Oh, he tapped in forever now. He didn't accept the 60s and he accepting all that shit now. They accepting them 40s now. You know, niggas, they paying niggas 40s and 50s now. It ain't like the old days when motherfuckers weren't getting shit, bro. They getting 300,000-400,000 a show. They say Lil Baby want 400 on their thing, bro. Niggas say they want 100K for a walkthrough.
Yeah, them boys touching that bag.
Oh yeah, I say that Terry Crews shit. Terry Crews said they was doing that shit to him. He said he got sexual assault by a woman or some shit, I think.
He's so thirsty to get a job, man. Like, no, I don't fuck this job and walk up out of there. Y'all motherfuckers so thirsty. Y'all let motherfuckers play with y'all booty hole and shit, man. Like, come on, man. I don't want to be no singer that bad. I sing in the motherfucking subway with buckets. before I let a motherfucker play in my ass to get a record deal.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing none of that, bro. I don't even sell drinks though. Wherever I go, even with the interviews, niggas be like, "You want a water or something?" Hell no. You ain't gonna have me sip something and then take my phone, delete my YouTube, man. You hating ass niggas on everything. I don't drink nothing outside my house. My wife and my or mellow or night, they don't get it if I don't want it. On everything. I don't want that shit. I don't want nothing to drink at the what's name unless I feel it myself. Hey, it was a picture. It could have just been the timing or angle of the picture. And hey, some people comfortable with their sexuality and all. Talking people say they don't care what people say. Wait, he said, hey, it is a picture. It could have been just the timing of angle. Hey, hey, Tapit, I don't know about. We just talking about what everybody else saying. He's saying people weird, but he the one who did it. We just talking about it, bro. It's just an opinion, bro. A picture worth 1,000 words, bro. On everything, 50 Cent and them that talked about it. Everybody talked about it. Don't feel offended, bro. On everything, it sounds like you a little aggressive, Top Pit. Sound like you getting a little bit aggressive about this shit. It ain't that serious, my boy.
Is it personal? The markers are motherfuckers kicking with rats, snakes, geechies, anything to have money and power or fame. Yeah, man, that's what they doing now, man. That's the thing now.
Bro, they out here wearing skirts and kilts. Hey, they been wearing that shit, bro. Kilts and skirts and all. They been wearing that shit, bro. They been wearing that shit. I seen when Kanye West first came out, he had on the kilt.
I seen Pusha T with one on.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, little baby shit, he a hustler, bro. Shit, he get, like I just said, he get 400K and all that shit. Dude, and them privates hugging him because he made them a lot of motherfucking money. You never know.
Hey, Pusha T had on that same dress that Riley had on when he was listening to what's the bald head nigga? He was listening to the rapper that got shot.
Oh.
When Riley was wearing the dress and shit, that's the same dress Pusha T had on the Boondocks.
You say Riley had on the skirt on the Boondocks?
Yeah, because the rapper dude that he liked it was wearing skirts and shit. His ass was gay
though. No. The picture real though, because Lil Baby said it, but it was just like you said. It was just a fast picture, bro. It was just a fast picture that was taken, bro. I'm sure Lil Baby ain't losing no sleep about it, man. Lil Baby, he rich as fuck. He ain't losing no sleep about that. He his baby mama bad, and he can have anything he want, man. On some real shit, he ain't worried about that shit.
Did you see the one with Webby? What Webby had on?
Oh, Webby just crazy, bro, like that. Hey, I seen Webby and this girl arguing outside like they was off some rocks or something. Him and the white girl was arguing and shit. She told his ass to get in the house. And he motherfucking try to talk about he lost his earring in a bush where you ain't gonna find no little earring, bro.
Yeah, Sierra Lake. Gangsta Listen. That was his name. He wearing dresses and shit.
Skirt or kill, same thing. I'm gonna put it out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's a Scotland thing, man. An Irish thing. Man.
Yeah, that's what they be wearing when they be at the cause the funerals and shit. The Irish be wearing that shit. Little Baby going through humiliation rituals. Gangstalicious, that was the white man throwing it in our face.
Oh, Gangstalicious, yeah. You know, they was not dude. I don't think it was that, man. Cause dude from Chicago, man, the dude who created the Boondocks.
I thought the dude from created the Boondocks was black.
He is Aaron McGrew.
Yeah, and old girl who do Riley now, she play on the girl who play Riley and her brother. She play both of the voice. She play and her father voice. The girl, what's her name? Regina
King.
Yeah, she played it. She play all three of the voices, bro. I ain't even know that. I just seen that shit.
Yeah, she cold.
She cold. She cold than a motherfucker. I know I could do voiceovers then. If she doing that, I know I could do it.
He played Jebediah Freeman, man.
Jebediah Springfield. That's facts, but it's always somebody over them. Oh yeah, it is somebody always over somebody.
Yeah, we know that.
But with the Boondocks, dude got free reign, bro. Ain't nobody telling him what to do. He doing all that shit. He did all right, Kelly, bro. Well, they probably did, but yeah.
It was good though. It was some thought provoking shit though.
Rest in peace, John Weatherspoon.
Yeah, rest in peace, John Weatherspoon, man. Pops. Bang, bang, bang.
That's facts, and always somebody over them.
Yeah, but that don't mean you gotta keep falling in no trap though. I done seen a million rappers get robbed. I ain't finna go sign the same 360 they signed. It probably would, DeMarcus. Shit, they had an episode with Tyler Perry with some big ass titties swinging around the motherfucker.
Tyler Perry can't got it out the mud.
Yeah, Tyler Perry got his bag up.
Yeah, Tyler Perry got that bag up out the mud, bro. That's motivation right there. That's motivation right there.
Yeah, I can't wait till they shoot another movie here so I can see if I can get in that motherfucker. Because they should be confusing than the motherfucker. They show somewhere where you live at, you know damn well that shit ain't right there. Like I saw Angela Bassett and them, they was in Bibs and Ribs in Hyde Park, but then they lived right across the street in the motherfucking projects. I'm like, come on, man. Ain't no motherfucking projects by Bibs and Ribs.
He with the two. He with the two. He with them too, Seasley.
Huh?
I don't know what Wins and Ton saying.
He with the two. What the fuck that mean? He with the two, damn. See. What you talking about, Wins, Tom? Tyler.
Oh, is he saying Tyler Perry's with her too?
Said that like I know you.
Oh, you talking about Tyler Perry with them too?
Oh, yeah, Tyler Perry doing this shit. I hope he turn that shit into some multi-billion-dollar shit like Hollywood. But I hope he actually helps somebody, man, and not sell motherfuckers out, man, like everybody else been doing.
They messed over Monique. Yeah, they fucked over Monique, man. Shout out Monique. She worked her ass off.
Who messed over Monique?
Shit, the game, they blackballed her. You sure need to put a swipe on that motherfucker. Put a swipe on there and put that motherfucking meal in my account. I ain't wearing no skirts or none of that shit though. I can tell you that. And I'm wearing my Levi's. I'm wearing my Levi's. I gotta have my Levi's on with a nice shirt. And some Air Force Ones. If I can't wear that, I ain't wearing no skirts, no earrings, no makeup, none of that.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
What's the dude who beat on the dude made Friday? He beat out Dame Dash for $2 million. Well, he gave him $2 million, but he want 10 back.
You said who?
Dame Dash.
What about?
Dame Dash gave the dude from Ice Cube $3 million, $3 million, and he told him he was gonna give him 10 back, and he finessed him. And Dame Dash caught his ass at the at one of them parties, the Grammys or something, and told.
What he do to him when he called?
Huh?
What he do to him?
Oh man, he caused the scene in front of every motherfucker who was in that bitch. That's what I would have did. Hey, I need my money now on everything. Hey, he caused the scene, bro. That shit was so embarrassing. Hey, dude trying to whisper to him. Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels trying to whisper to him, right? Lee Daniels like, hey man, I'm gonna give your money back. Man, just be cool. Man, Dad say, fuck that. I already been cool, nigga. You was supposed to pay me. Hey, Dame Dash, man, that's what he be doing, bro. He behind the scenes paying for movies and budgets, like putting on for the movies, bro.
You talking about Lee Daniels?
Yeah. Yeah, Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels finesse Dame Dash. Dame Dash confronted his ass at the awards in front of everybody. Everybody was looking, bro. The cameraman was ready. They was ready and everything. He came in there with his own cameras. He said, man, I gave you 2.5, 3 million ago, son. 3 years ago, son. You been doubling and doubling. Every time I see you, tell me you got me. Man, Dame Dash went on his ass, bro. I thought they be having the money like that, bro. They probably don't even be having no money like that. Ain't Lee Daniels rich?
He should be by now. He did the Butler. He did some nice moves.
What blacks movies he did? Like hood movies?
I don't know about no hood movies, but I know he did the Butler with Oprah Winfrey and them and now. That was a few years ago.
Hey, what movies? Name some movies that Lee Daniels got. Oh. Thugnificent.
Nah, that Thugnificent shit from the Boondocks. Oh, okay. Andrew Christopher said he did Precious.
I think that's what Dame Dash gave the money for. Precious. He put money behind Precious. And he ain't give him his money. Yeah, I think it was Precious. That's the movie that he put the money behind. Precious sold out, didn't it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Lee Daniels, he got to be smoking some rocks or something.
And he did some of Empire too. The TV show Empire. He was doing that too.
Hey, I got some shit coming up with Crime Chaser, man. Y'all be looking out for it. It's gonna be some dope shit, bro. Dope shit, man, with Crime Chaser, y'all, man. Make sure y'all be looking out for that shit, man. Me and the Crime Chaser linking up, man. Swipe if Gucci come out with a kilt and give it with a kilt and give it to you. You rocking it or hell no? Hell motherfucking no, I ain't rocking it, nigga. Hell no, I ain't rocking that shit. I don't give a fuck who gave it to. Who had it on.
I don't think Gucci one of them type anyway.
I'm trying to see what motherfuckers sending me.
Yeah, Monique did good in that movie. Precious. Oh girl, Gabrielle Sidibe did good too.
Man, this motherfucker Chicago man, I've been inboxing this bitch ass all day, but now he gonna motherfucking get on, go to drop a picture, nigga. I'm on your ass, boy. I'm on your ass, my boy. Willie Wilson, a real motherfucker. He replied to me.
That motherfucker I told you, Willie Wilson trying to jump on anything that can give him some help to get him in the mayor office. That motherfucker bonding motherfuckers out and all type of shit trying to get in the mayor office. They keep on denying this.
I'm coming at y'all, the whole wide world, man, to say that, you know,
Wilson will do anything right now. He'll wear that motherfucker like a body wrap. Don't shoot, I'm a severe. Ryan Coogler did Wakanda. Black dude.
I'm trying to see when Willie Wilson looked at my shit. Hey Nene, why I can't see when an hour ago? He just seen it an hour ago.
The character's profession, man.
Monique won the Oscar for that movie. Ryan Coogler did Wakanda Black Dude. We all would have stole that box of chicken off Precious. Mike. Hey, Mike, hit me up in my inbox, bro. Hit me up in my inbox, man. So,
Hey, Monique was fucking Precious up. That was a crazy ass story though. But I ain't gonna lie, that temptation shit Tyler Perry did, like everybody should have went and got rubbers after that shit.
damn, the tornado was right by the airport. That's crazy. Talk your shit, see. She pushed her down the stairs.
Hey, mama.
Hey, yeah, Miss Parker. That was I love the Parkers. I just didn't never like Kim Parker, the daughter. She was annoying.
Yeah, I fucked with on the Parkers.
I fuck with her on Moesha.
Yeah, Maurice. Nah, she wasn't really on there all the time though.
Yeah, but that's when I liked her on there because she had like a she annoying as a daughter, bro. Like, yeah, I just seen that shit. O'Hare Airport was motherfucker. They had everybody that was in the airport in the middle of the tunnel thing. I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna stay there. I would have went in the washroom.
Who passed away? Andrew Christie.
I know they ain't talking about Kim. Oh yeah, Kim Parker.
She passed away.
Yeah, I think she passed away. I know dude did. The Romeo dude from he got backdoored.
Oh yeah.
Romeo from Steve Harvey.
Yeah, Santana.
Yeah.
Hey, all them boys was going out like that out there in Cali. You know, dude who played Hakeem, did he get in the car crash or something? Well, something happened to him too.
Not Hakeem, the other dude. The other dude who played in I think it was the dude who played in what's that movie? That's that shit that you was just talking about the other day. You say you used to be watching. Tales from the Hood.
That is him.
Oh yeah, that is Hakeem.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said Kim didn't pass away. Yeah, Adele died. The auntie.
Adele been passed away.
Yeah, the auntie died. Yeah, Tales from the Hood, dude. I think something happened to him. They said Kimberly ain't dead, man.
Yeah, Clarence Williams the third died.
Who is that?
Merlin Santana died. That's who played Romeo.
Oh, the girl. Remember she came up missing. The girl off Steve Urkel, the bad girl. Remember, not Laura, but the other girl who Steve used to like. She used to be on the show. Yeah, she died. I forgot how she died.
She had some type of cancer.
Yeah.
It's a few of them died. Shit.
Michael J. Fox, he alive, but he be moving.
He got that Parkinson's.
He be moving.
He been had that shit since the 80s.
I was finna say Kim 56, like hell no. Kim ain't that motherfucker. I know she ain't that old.
No, I remember Kim from 227 when she had the little Jerry curl afro. She used to be on Star Search and shit.
Star Search, they need to bring that back too.
Yeah, we saw Monique in BMF, Jason Huston.
Yeah, she at BMF because 50 50 go and get a 50 his own man. 50 getting them checks. They can't tell 50 shit. He getting them checks. He getting them real checks. He on his own time.
Yeah, I don't know who put that energy in the air, man. Talking about somebody passed away, man.
They always do that. Somebody do that, get on here and always do that, bro. Yeah, I don't be liking that shit, bro. I wish everybody stay alive, bro. I hate when people die, bro. Them two girls, I was just crying earlier, bro, when I read the news. And then when I found out that the females got off the bus and got ambushed, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you can't tell the difference between a nigga and a even if they dice, bro, you gotta be able to tell. You gotta be able to get up on them, bro, and see, bro. Cause there's a lot of dykes in the city, bro. That goddamn whole females. Niggas just spraying anything down.
Man, them look, a switch, you can't even handle that shit. You just gonna hit anything.
Yeah, that's what the auntie said they was shooting. The auntie, she at the hospital still alive. She say, so they stepped off the bus, bro. Some niggas shot from a vacant lot, bro. They probably holler, hey, who is that? Them people was confused, like, gotta run, you gotta get up on them somebody, you gonna do that, bro. Like, now y'all got two bodies, bro. Two guaranteed bodies, bro.
What about Rudy Hustable? She ain't gone nowhere. She be on the new House of Pains.
Oh yeah, Rudy Hustable alive. He say, nah, they know it's a female. They just want a free body. Hey, yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Cause them people don't need look. Hey, look, the one girl who's 16, not the other girl who they say had a gun in out west. I'm talking about out south. She was a honor roll student in music class in Gary Coleman or one of them high schools. And the auntie, she worked for the airport or some shit. She worked at the airport. They was just getting off the bus and got down and got shot down, man. He said he was born in '89, so everything y'all spoke about was true.
They blackballed her because of slick mouth. Man, them people ain't no slaves, man. That's why I fuck them contracts. Them bogus ass contracts, I wouldn't be signing none of that shit. See, they try to sell it to you like you can always be replaced. But if everybody stand on one principle, man, and everybody say fuck that shit, we ain't doing no motherfucking slave role. And everybody stand on it, they gonna change their policy, man. If it's as long as it's always somebody that's gonna say, hey man, you a bum, I'll give you $50 to just do this little scene real quick, and he take it, it's gonna always be like that.
Hey, 413 West them Mass born. Hey, he tried to get low on Dame Dash. Dame Dash got loud than a motherfucker. I would have did the same thing. On everything, you ain't finna go nowhere. I finna put it out there in front of everybody, so your ass gonna guarantee get my bread.
But how you let somebody go 3 years? You done gave them $2-3 million though. I'd have been at that nigga shit with the after the first movie.
No, but you know how niggas is. If they got a bankroll, they don't need it. They feel like they don't need it. But he got loan money. He wanted his shit. He wanted his shit that day. He told me he gave 2.5. He want 10 back. You promised me 10 for 2.5.
After Precious, after they did what they did at the first weekend at the box office, I'd have been at his motherfucking door.
So who get the money? He do?
He the director. I don't know if he executive produced it, but if he did, hell yeah, he get the checks. The executive producer is the motherfucker who cough up the bread for the project.
Yeah, but you gotta pay all them motherfuckers. Now you gotta get down to the paying all them cameramans and all that shit.
What that mean when you doing 300-400 million in a weekend?
Oh, that's what Precious did.
Man, Precious did some real numbers.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't need more than that. Then they ain't theirs just wanted 10 though. He wanted his 10. He wanted his triple 30.
Yeah, I don't know, but Precious still did some numbers, man. I remember that shit was selling. Yeah, sometimes they got investors, but sometimes a lot of them dudes be funding their own projects, man. You know, like them MGM boys, the one that just went down for the little rape, the Weinsteins. Them boys was funding their own projects. Yeah, that's the norm, like pitching the movies like a business, yeah. But some of them people creating their own movies. They doing their own thing now. It's different now. It ain't no like no organized, this is the way it go and that's just the way it is type of shit no more. All that shit over with, man. People making movies off of their phones now.
Hey, you ain't lying. Cause the motherfucking shows like, hey, swipe. You ain't even gotta do all that. You could just do this and you know.
Yeah, you make one scene and then you make another scene and you just edit them and put that shit together just like you do in the recording studio, man.
How 50 got on stars? Cause 50 motherfucking the top dog. He got that motherfucking money. 50 about to be a billionaire down there.
But 50 complaining about stars now, so
yeah, they probably got greedy. They probably got greedy. 50 Cent a businessman though. Anytime your best friend who was your rapping with you and everything, anytime he up on on the millies, yeah, you a real dude, bro.
I would have shopped all my shows at different networks. HBO, all that.
Lil Tyler made his song off Band Lab. Oh man, that's why my boy Kenny Rogers on that bitch.
Man, that's all you be talking about is Band Lab.
Who Kenny Rogers?
Yeah.
Hey, my boy, hey, I ain't gonna need lie, bro. He gonna make a hit. He gonna make a hit one of these days. Watch. I can feel it, bro, cause he ain't nobody working like ain't nobody dropping songs like Kenny Rogers, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like if he just go to the studio and like fuck with Avion or something like that, and then he do his music and Avion mix that shit and everything, like he'll be decent, bro. Cause he gonna make some weird ass shit that's gonna be a hit. Watch. I just got that feeling, bro. Shout out Kenny Rogers, man. He had to have an idea and a vision first. Facts. I love Snow and the Bluff. Yeah, but yeah, JT, motherfucker, cold with that shit. Hey, JT was shooting a movie while me and Nene we was riding with him. He was showing me how he do it, and we was riding around Chicago, and he was taking it, and he had played that shit, bro. I'm talking about it was in a movie form, bro. Like the buildings and everything, bro. That shit was cold as fuck how he did that shit.
You can't even borrow from the banks without having a plan. Man, ain't nobody borrowing from no banks no more, man. Man, you got dudes out here that's coughing up that bread to these boys just to get in on shit. I know people right now that's in Hollywood right now, man. They living. They coughing up that little bread for them little bullshit projects they getting paid, man. We need swipe on no jumper. What you say to that?
We need swipe on no jumper. Y'all already know, man.
Flood no jumper, and let them know, man. Y'all want to see swipe.
Tell Adam come with that bag, man. I'm down. Give me a bag. I'm from Chicago. I just seen you pass out $100,000 to O Block. I need me some money. I ain't gonna need a lot. He just walked through that bitch and passed out $100K. Like it wasn't nothing, bro. You hear me? That's how I know he got that bag.
Free Melvin. Who is Melvin?
Man, we don't know who the fuck no Melvin is, man. He talking about off the movie.
Yeah, nah. I'm higher than a motherfucker. We do need swipe on what?
Community. Adam a narcissist. Hey, shit, if he got that motherfucker 10,000, 20,000, shit, he could be a KKK member. I'ma send that motherfucker get that money. Hey, shit, as long as he don't bring up no Martin Luther King a bitch or something like that, he can say whatever the fuck he want to. Hey, look, one thing about interviews, bro, you ain't gonna trick me to say nothing that I don't want to say. Everything I say, I want to say. That's why they be trying to figure it out. Damn, how can we get him? Nah, bro. Because when you ask me a question, I'm gonna break it down to what I think about it. So you ain't gonna be able to trick. You ain't gonna be able to do me how you do one of these motherfuckers who ain't passed 8th grade or dropped out freshman year. You can't play me like that. I'm 22, be acting abnormal sometimes. Yeah, I like the way he said, well, yeah, he was standing on the corner like a bomb. I like that shit. Because when I see him, I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm still homeless. You got a donation for me? I'm going to pull Jmane on his head. It hit different. I'm homeless because Adam 22 said I was on the corner. I'm going to bull up. Yeah, Adam got that bag. I know he got that bag. I seen that nigga pull up in a bulletproof truck and pass out money.
Prince Amir said he gonna tell him to take your mask off.
Oh yeah, I'll take my mask off for that 50. He come 50,000. I'll take that motherfucker off and walk around. I'll do footwork and everything. Yeah, I'm from Chicago. Fuck you talking about. Hell yeah, 50,000. I'll take my mask off and footwork. Show y'all like a footwork and everything. Last person I battled against was Sosa, I think. Last person in Parkway when I danced. That was the last person I think I danced against. You talking about selling your soul. If a motherfucker want to see your face that bad, bro, and they seen me already, hey, give me the 50,000, nigga. Fuck you talking about. He talking about selling your soul. Nigga, all my mug shots already on the internet, motherfucker. I'm selling my soul. Y'all some dumbass motherfuckers, bro. Like, come on, bro. Don't say no shit like that. You don't know what you talking about.
Craig O'Brien.
Hell yeah, nigga. Yeah, he come with 50K. He talking about selling all my mug shots on the internet, nigga. The fuck I wouldn't do it. I just want to see how you would look for $50,000. I'm gonna take that motherfucker off. The Wildlife Magic. Fuck you talking about? You got niggas who will never touch a 50 ball in their lifetime.
That damn Middlesbrough, England, looking at you, man. They said morning to you from Middlesbrough, England.
Shout out England, man. That man gotta be crazy, man. Nigga, fast away to.
What you gonna do for $5 million?
Hey, no, we ain't talking about that, nigga. We talking about if a nigga want to see my mug shots out there. So you telling me to take off my mask is what, bro? That's what I'm saying, bro. Make it make sense. Why did you want to try to argue, DeMarcus? Talking about what I do for $5 million, nigga. It ain't about what you would do for $5 million, nigga. It's about if a nigga gonna give you $50,000 of your shit already out there, nigga. It's a nigga on YouTube got all my motherfucking mug shots going across the screen. Swiper got locked up in No Limit. He got locked up in No Block. He got locked up in Killer Ward. He got locked up in what's the name? Y'all steady talking about high morals, bro. Boy, you don't see every motherfucking YouTube video got my mug shot on the nigga. Y'all crazy than a motherfucker. They act like they don't comprehend this shit. Every nigga who came at me put my mug shot next to the thumbnail. And you think I ain't gonna take 50 for Adam? The fuck?
Exactly. He don't even got the mask on right now. Why in the fuck wouldn't he take 50,000 for it to take the mask off?
Like they crazy, bro. Hey, they call everything selling your soul and everything, bro.
Man, they don't know what selling your soul means.
Yeah, bro, they don't know what selling your soul is. Hey, if you got on the map, nigga, like, oh man, hey man, we just curious, man, the real curious. We got 50 grand. Man, I'm taking that motherfucker. I'm finna come back to my house with 50. Nigga, my kids could go to college. On everything. My kids could go to college. My kids get to where they want to go to. That's extra money for their college, nigga. Easy. Over a mask. What? Selling your soul? Man, y'all crazy in the motherfucker, bro.
That's like you wearing a pair of shoes for 2 years, and then some motherfucker come up and say, hey, I'll give you full value for those shoes. You ain't gonna take it, motherfucker.
Hey, he funny as hell. What's his name? What's that guy name? He funny as hell. That nigga say, what you do for $5 million? Take off my mask again, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, DeMarcus on bullshit. Shout out DeMarcus though, man. DeMarcus been participating in the conversation, so shout out to him, man. I'm a fat nigga. I see where you coming from, but understand, man.
Yeah, that ain't even shit to even be trying to like you compromise no principles and shit, taking off no motherfucking mask. That motherfucker can be in the chat right now, watching him without no mask on. Like, come on, man, that shit.
And then, hey, look, the people who know me, like, man, I would have took that motherfucker out. You hear me? Like, yeah, we know you already, Swipe. It's the people who don't know me. That's why they saying that, like, the people who don't know me. And that's, hey, look, DeMarcus, though. Hey, look, that is right, though, bro. Because, you know, I like to take off my mask and walk right past a nigga. A nigga have to think twice, like, is that Trench News? You know, with the mask on, motherfucker, like, oh, that's Trenches. You know? I was in the airport with a nigga, with two niggas talking about, they was watching, I think they was watching AK Academics and shit. And I I was right there next to them in the airport. And then they got talking about all the bloggers and shit, like go crazy and all that shit. And they was like, man, Trenches News go crazy. You hear me? Hey, look, I'm just sitting right there, bro. I'm just laughing to myself, bro. I ain't got on no mask. I'm just laughing, bro. Like, dude, the mask on, you ain't never seen him. They looking it up and everything right next to me. So like I like it like that though. Like I could be able to go. So yeah, I respect that DeMarcus.
Yeah, when it's time saying like keep your mystique.
Yeah, I see what they saying. Hey, look, I'm a fat nigga, bro. I be trying to figure out where everybody like where you coming from. So that's how I become a better person, bro. When I can understand you without us getting into it and shit. Like that's how I want to fuck with people. Like motherfuckers be getting mad, they get blocked, and they'll be like, instead of coming to me and be like, hey, somebody blocked me. I didn't block you. You know I didn't block you because I was talking for 3 hours, nigga. But they'll make a video about me instead of coming to me and be like, swipe, I got blocked on your page, bro, for no reason. That's all you gotta do is come to me if you ain't get blocked for no reason. Because some people do be getting blocked for no reason. I didn't watch some lives like, what the fuck they get blocked for?
Smash that like button, man. Like, share, subscribe.
Oh yeah, I feel you, Andrew. They getting on my ass now. See, bro, you on a whole nother level. Hey, you on a whole nother area, for sure. Hey, what DeMarcus at? Hey, DeMarcus, you still on here? Is that his name? Then nobody blocked DeMarcus. Did don't block DeMarcus, man. He cool.
DeMarcus R. Nah, I ain't mess with. There you go.
Hey, shout out DeMarcus, man. I respect you though, DeMarcus. You hear me? Cause a real motherfucking friend gonna tell you about yourself, man. And I love people like you, bro. I had to think. First I was finna go there, and then I had to think about it like, you know what? He is right. You hear me? I done touched 50,000 shit eight times, goddamn it. You know what I'm talking about? Like I feel you, bro. I'm a civilian. Hey, for sure, DeMarcus, man, for sure.
Get your don't shoot, I'm a civilian window decals for your house, business, cars, etc.
Hey, yeah, for sure, bro. I accept criticism, bro. I definitely accept criticism, bro. On everything. I definitely accept that shit, bro. And that's all I be asking for people. Don't hate me on YouTube. Just come to me, bro. And if you got some criticism or you don't like what I say, don't, oh, you a bitch, because I'm going to understand the person. And I'll call your phone, bro, and talk to you. Like, you just got to get to know a person. You can't just judge me on what nobody else saying. You got to know me yourself. Anybody will tell you, bro. I answer people. I holler at people. Like, give you advice. You down in the morning, bro. I'll see you down. I'll call your phone, bro. Keep your head up, bro. On some real shit. Niggas homies probably ain't even doing that shit. But hell yeah, I appreciate you, Anton, though. That is true, though. Fuck that 50,000. He gonna have to give me that 5 million. Hey, DeMarcus. Hey, you damn right. Fuck that 50,000. What I'm gonna do for that 5 million? Take off that motherfucking mask. 5 million, I can get my drill museum, and I can buy properties and all type of shit, man. Hell no, DeMarcus just gave me some criticism. That's 100, man. I respect you, bro. I respect you, my boy. I remember I used to snap. Remember, just snap. You know, I'm starting to calm, bro. Hell yeah. Cause these the people who be fucking with me though.
They give me 5 million. I'm gonna be on that motherfucker doing the soft shoot.
Hey, I do go on the morning lives, Wednesday tons on my other page. I got another page. Trenches News 3837. I got another page. It got 5,000 subscribers on there. I go on that in the morning, and I go on here at night. So I do 2 lives and 3 videos. 2 videos.
He said, you see, I said, don't wipe my nose. The moderators be quick.
Oh yeah, no. When you talking to me, bro, I don't like when nobody block you. I would have unblocked you, bro. Cause I would have had to get off first before we blocked you. I don't just like get blocking people and they get off on me and then I don't get a chance to get off. So I'd be like, no, hold up. Let him stay on here. Then I'll talk my shit, block his ass. But nah, I can't do you like that, my boy. You can't correct and you can't right. And you weren't disrespectful. You just said it like it was. Niggas becoming disrespectful when they can just talk to me respectful. Like we don't even know each other in real life. But shit, I could look at, I could give you game and you could give me game. Put me up on game. Cause you outside looking in. You hear me? From right now, I'm inside the box. Y'all outside looking in, so y'all can tell me what y'all see.
Yeah, you know, ain't nothing wrong with exchanging game, man.
Hell yeah, exchange that game. I be dry. That's why I tell y'all everything that a nigga been through, everything a nigga going through, and like
say we might get a series deal. A serious deal.
If I had 5 million in the city, would I open up? I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. I always wanted. It's a campus on Des Plaines. I always wanted that campus, bro. And I'm a relocate. I'm a relocate. Like if the parents give permission, it's gonna be staff there and everything, bro. That's gonna treat them like kings. But I want to get all the deceased people kids, bro, and take them out there and let them live. It's swimming pool, it's basketball courts outside, inside. It's a skate rink inside that motherfucker. It's everything. I buy that. I buy that place in Des Plaines. I buy that place and let the kids from the drill scene, they days, baby mamas can come out there, mix them and blend the baby mamas of the deceased in so they won't have no beef. Let them kick it and shit and all that shit, bro. That I try to heal. I try to heal motherfuckers at a time. And when we feel like you heal, we had grant money to relocate you to like Minnesota or wherever you want to go. You ain't got to go back to the city. We'll help you relocate so somebody else could get a chance to, get healed and shit like that. I definitely do that. But hell yeah, 5 million, I do a lot. I want the drill museum most definitely, bro. Me and my wife working on that. I want the drill museum because anybody could try to steal my shit, but they can't tell you about the people because they wasn't around them. They weren't around them 365 like I could tell you. Like only one could tell y'all probably about Doug them is the people like he kicking with Young them. They could tell you about Dutchy them, his mom and them, and a couple more people, few more people. But you know what I'm talking about. I slept on the couch with this man every night for years. Not 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Like every crib that we've been in, me and Duckwood, we was either sharing a room or a motherfucking sharing a space. They had one of these big ass couches that go around the whole fucking living room, sectionals. But the sectional was connected, but it had a middle piece in it. So Duck on one half, we'll never touch each other. We smoking until we get high, lay down, we wake up the next day, bro. Like for real. Hey, shout out CSP. Make sure y'all go and follow Ro Diddy, man. Hey, shout out CSP, man. Make sure y'all follow him, man. Make sure y'all follow Ro Diddy, man, on some real shit. Go and follow CSP. Let's get CSP to 100K, man. He another motherfucker, bro. Who he be on this shit and he's supposed to be at 100K, man. Make sure y'all push him too. And he talk his shit, bro. And he stay out the bullshit. He just in his own lane, man. So make sure y'all support him. Trenches News Museum sound better. Yeah, I'm trying to get my museum, bro. Hey, when we finish doing what we doing, Nene gonna drop the link to the GoFundMe and all that shit, bro. Cause I'm trying to have this bitch done by like 2025. Nene saying 26 that it can happen. It could be done and finished, and we have everything in there. But I'm one of them fast motherfuckers. I'm trying to move fast. I know all the history already, and what history I don't know. That's why I got my other people, 600. Then like LA family and all that. I know everything about LA. Like shit, we from down in the same hood before 600 and all that shit. I'm talking about growing up. Hey, yeah, but it's 12 o'clock. I got to get off here. Hey, I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Or I might go on the other page, man. It's Trench News. I'm out. I forgot. Damn. Why you ain't tell me?